Oh, I better go live because he's gonna raid me. Hit the button over here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Where is he? Where is he?
Come on, dude. Check this out, dude.
What?
Boom. Just raided you.
Oh, what? No, I knew it was coming. That's why it's like, oh, I better get it. I better stop my stream or start my stream. Hey, you did good. Amazing. You did good.
I did okay. The back of house is brutal, dude.
But
like,
yeah,
you're learning something new.
I love how like the second you started, you were like, I need tasty treats. I need the doors open. I need like all the back house upgrades are like suddenly amazing. Yeah.
Well, what's even better is I really took on the persona of back of house that I didn't get to experience before.
Yeah.
When we would be in the lobby in between days, I'd be like, "Get on the plate. I got stuff rotten."
I love that you two are so into it right now. It's making me happy, and that's changed my stream. Good. Yeah, this stream I'm gonna talk about potentially season 2 and changes to be made.
Nice,
yeah,
dude, that's cool.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Cool, no promises, but I want to kind of go through what would the changes be if they were to happen, that kind of thing.
Well, if anything, if I could choose for anybody to take anything out of this game, it would be for Tango to take the following out of it. The self-doubt, I'm over it. There was a time when Tango's like, this game's not going to even be.
I got news for you, Skiz. That's got nothing to do with the game, and that's not going to change.
I'm just saying, it just turned out to be another grand slam, dude. It's just so good. I can't believe the emotions I feel behind this door. I tell you, dude, it just makes me crazy, man.
It's good. Alrighty. You guys gonna repo it up today?
We're gonna repo it up.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
I gotta get my audio. Is still probably not right, but anyway. All right.
Oh,
have fun. You did great. You guys are, honestly, like, I know I'm giving you guys crap, but I really want you guys to beat day 8. I think you will.
Dude, we want to. We're struggling getting just 2 day 8 all of a sudden.
I mean, it's pretty much. I think if you're in front and Skiz you're in front and Pearl's in the back. Day 6 is like the first day where it kind of starts to ramp up and get stressful. Yeah. So it's really like, can you get through day 6 and day 7? Because those days are legit hard.
Yeah.
But and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon.
It's crazy is that, like, I was experiencing really, really odd things where there is almost such a thing as over preparing, which I know that can't be right, but what was happening is I can't put stuff down. Had so much stuff on. We had so many frames and we had open hotbar slots, and I just prepared everything. And it's like the game knew everything I had prepared and just ordered the other stuff.
Yeah. That's my special redstone. It knows what's in your hand. Yeah.
It feels like it, dude. You tell me about 5 cakes in one day.
5 cakes. 5 cakes. Was it in one day, really?
One day.
Day 7. So I didn't see it, but here's the real question. Did you serve 4 cakes?
We serve 4 cakes.
You serve 4 cakes in one day. You need a hat just for that. I need to make a hat that's got like 4 cakes sticking out of the side of it. No, serving 4 cakes in one day. Come on.
It was insane. But
that's
look how
unbelievable.
Skiz is on here all 3 times.
I know. Pearl and Skiz, the plumbing sucks.
Oh, dude, that was our run.
I was watching that. Yeah. Especially it was like the first 3 days. It was like yeah.
Yes. I kept checking tab. I thought
so
you were
many
in the noodles.
So many arugas, I know. I saw you guys had a llama today. It was interesting, yeah.
Yeah, the llama. What is that about?
I don't know. It had to have come with a villager, right?
You'd think so.
Interesting.
You definitely think so, but I never saw. First of all, and we only saw the one llama. In fact, that's actually, I'm gonna go free cam for a second. In regards, we saw it right here, which I would have thought it's underneath. Yeah, I got nothing, dude.
You got nothing for what? What do you mean?
Sorry. Where the llama came, there was only one llama.
Yeah.
And like, why was there not?
How did it even get down there? It can't even get in there, can it? Did it walk all the way down here? It can't.
Did you see where we saw it? It was right in front of the freezer. It was like we went through the door to start.
Like,
the
how does it even get down there? That's where it had to have spawned. But then how is there not? I don't know what's happening. Anyways,
it was so crazy.
Llama drama.
Right, enjoy your stream, brother.
Catch all the repo things or whatever. Enjoy.
Hey, can you give me a for me? It's up to you. Can you give me a 20-second elevator pitch in regards to recapping the D&D session that I missed because I had to go to the airport?
What happened? Oh, yeah, we basically just went down into that temple more. And it ended. Dude, there's a boss fight coming up. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Excuse me.
First of all, you fell in the lava, and we had to go through heroic measures to save you. You almost legit died in the lava. There were heroic rolls made to save you and your crappy rolls that were made by us. And then, cliffhanger, the session ends and we bust into this like frozen room with like a giant dragon skull. And on top of the dragon skull is this dragonborn sorcerer and like 4 of these super crazy ice dragon draconian things. And you know how our DM doesn't know how to balance encounters that well? Yeah, well, we're all gonna die. Trust me. So yeah, next session is gonna be going, but it's not for a while, unfortunately, though.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that too.
Yeah, we are all busy, so we gotta wait till June.
Dude, I am Friday morning, dude. I'm up. I'm wheels up at 5 a.m., dude.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, you missed a good session. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll be the next one.
All right, man.
All right, you have a good one, and I'll talk to you, brother.
Toodles, skadoodles, and oodles, all that. Goodbye.
All the oodles.
All right, guys, how we doing? Are they streaming the D&D match? No. Time to prep new characters. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Like, I've never looked at a fight and gone, no, we can't. No. Yeah. So, anyways, it'll be fun. Yeah, no, D&D is not a stream thing. So hi everybody. We're here on Hermitcraft. We haven't been here in a while because I've been a jerk doing other things. But before I forget though, tomorrow is Among Us with the crew again. Among Us 3D. So it'll be tomorrow at exactly this time. So absolutely you want to be there for that because that's just stupid fun and amazing. Daniel, you know you're amazing. You know I don't have to tell you that. That's amazing, Daniel. Thank you so much. Where's my mug? Here, right there. There's a mug. Daniel, you're a legend. Landrick, thank you for the piece of pie. How do you feel about the new name for the Utah HC? I love it. I love the Mammoth. Yeah. I think I also like Yeti and Outlaw, but Mammoth is really quickly growing on me, and I love their logo. All right. Where else are we at? Today, I've been inspired. I'll give you the full thing of what's going on. I'm actively working on puzzles for the Tangler. It's going much slower than I anticipated, honestly. I'm being picky and I don't want to phone in. I want some really good puzzles. So the Tangler will happen. It's just a question of when I can actually get some puzzles that I'm happy with. I'm really trying to nail down the first one right now still, but it's going slow. For those who don't know what the Tangler is, it's a short story. It's like an escape room puzzler game that I've made a few times in the back. You can Google the previous ones. This one will also be a cooperative one where 2 players will enter and they'll have to work together to solve a lot of puzzles and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be working on here. That's my next big project here on Hermitcraft. But I'm really inspired by Pearl and Skiz being so hooked on this. So today I wanted to talk about Hungry Hermits, and if there was a season 2 and I did some revamps, what would those revamps include? What would we change about the game? So this might be a lot of chatty, but for those of you that are interested, stick around and we'll discuss we're gonna basically go over all the components of the game and stuff like that, and what's good, what's bad, what would I change, what would I not change, all that stuff. Are we revamping this game or a new build? It would be a revamp of this right here. Like, I'm not doing a major reconstruction of the redstone, but there's a lot of things on the table. Everybody, thank you for the new subs. I appreciate you guys so much. Sang Dragonoid, thank you. Here's my suggestion as upgrade. You can have a blueprint cabinet equivalent with after a certain time. There's an item in a random chest like a carrot or weeder. Something with a rare chance for something good like bread or pumpkin pie. Oh, so you're saying like a chest that just magically has food appear in it over time? That's not a bad idea. I mean, there's some balancing issues and stuff there, but yeah. Okay. How's the music, by the way? I'm kind of grooving over here, but if it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. And you guys are going to say, what music, right? Sorry, I'm burping. I just had lunch. Good level. Okay. Hello, Dungeon Master. Hello, Fuzzy. Okay. By the way, I'm just going to say right now, if a certain hermit whose name begins with an E logged in and wanted to play today, I might be convinced. That's all I'm saying. But Breadlow, thank you for 12 months. Hi, just hi. How's it going? But other than that, I really we're gonna focus on this. So let's go through things. I actually, before we get started, I want to restock some stuff here because I am behind on all the things that need restocking, I think. Chat, does Tango have a private SMP for Patreons or anything? That's exactly what I have, yeah. You can go to patreon.com. Skadoodle the noodles and all that stuff. All right, let's get some snow first because I need to do that. And then I need to go out to the chicken farm and get some chicken because I know we're pretty low on, what do you call it? We're pretty low on raw chicken. In fact, I think we're probably down to like a stack or two. Yeah, so we're gonna, don't jump the gun, guys. We're gonna go over all of the upgrades. We're gonna go over every component of the game and discuss whether I like it or not and stuff like that. And you'll get my theories on it, something like that. Better, Chris, eh? Snow. Let me do this, and then we'll do one more of these, and then we'll go get some chicken. Should you empty the trash? What? Oh, I just checked the trash and messed off camera. I looked at it the other day, and it seems to be fine. Bloop. All right, snowballs. We got a double chest. Let's get a little bit more. Fell. Are there any plans or events on the horizon? What? That's a very broad question. I don't know what you mean by that. If it's discussing plans for this game, I just went over them. Oh, but wasn't Pearl doing this? She was kind of rating the upgrades. Kind of interesting to see what her ratings are. I think I caught her this morning doing that. 3 to 4 player Hungry Hermits. I don't know. It's already hard to get 2 players together. To get 3 together is, I think if anything, I'm not going to say I officially support 3 players. I'll just say, hey, if you want to play 3 players, go ahead, as long as you don't put your score on the board. Or maybe we have a separate 3-player board or something like that. But yeah, I don't think it's an official thing. Danny, happy Wednesday. I got 2 snowmen in there. I didn't even know that. Come on, give me double. There we go. Plenty of wall to spare. Yeah, there would be. Silverfish head should give some reward. I don't know. People say that, and it's like, it sounds clever, but in the end, it's really promoting pests. I don't want players to think that getting rats is a good thing. So I don't know that I like doing something for the... Originally, I liked the idea. It sounded clever, but... where am I going? Over here. But I don't like it now. And it's very random, yeah. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. Fish, cod, we're good. Chicken, we're better than I thought we are on chicken. We still got like 14, 15 stacks there. How are we on the pork chops? Okay, we're good there. Let's go grab some chicken. And do I have any more food? Plumber upgrade? Nah, I'm pretty happy with the way the plumbing works right now, honestly. Any food around here? I don't think so. Cooked pork chops. I mean, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Jerk knots with pizza pie! When we get into the discussion... Nope, not reading. If we remove fiery furnace, is there room for a path to create a new room like a potion lab in the new area? Since there's no room for much redstone, there's really not any room, but I will discuss that because potions are interesting, I would agree. But that's a huge upgrade because now I got to add all those resources and all that. Like, potions are scary. But yeah, they could be added. Maybe. With a lot of work, but there's really not any room for redstone anymore. Okay, I think all my food is over here. By that, I mean, not much of it. Yeah, all right, so we don't have anything. Let's go get some chicken. How do I get out of here? Improve order speed upgrades. Oh, you mean the upgrade for improved orders or whatever it is? Faster ordering time? A, I think it's not working. B, one of the things you need to understand is it's very important to have some, look at this place. GG, B-dubs. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm all lost. It's very important to have bad upgrades. If you don't have, if all your upgrades are good, then the system becomes boring. So right now, the fact that faster ordering or whatever it is kind of broken is totally fine. DD with all the subs, thank you so much. All right, I don't think I've got much over here in the way. Sam. How am I doing on chicken? That's all we got. All right, I'm gonna have to AFK here. Sam, 31 subs. That makes up for the other number you made the other day, I'm guessing, right? I see what you did there. I know why it's 31, Sam. Sure. Totally intended. Can you have fiery furnace drop more than one bucket? Well, what would they do with the bucket? Put it on the wall, I guess? Maybe. Hey, would you mind taking a few screenshots of the redstone while you're down there? I need screenshots of HH redstone for a project I'm doing. Jeez. Sure. Or how about this? I will just mull over them and you can screenshot. What's up, Riverman? How you doing? You got your first math final tomorrow? What's it on? What's the subject? I still like the idea of an intermediate upgrade for the back, slightly worse than doorstop. Call the cart, where you enable the minecart button to be able to be done with the rest. Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea. Noises. I don't know how much it would be used though, because I think it would be faster to just take the door than it would be to call the cart and then ride the cart. Oh, we got an Impy raid. Hello, Impy. Hello, hello, hello. Distracting Pearl and Skiz with your deaths. That was quite funny. How you doing, buddy? Is there anything I need to do? I don't think it's more rockets. More crop spots? I don't know. I think it's good the way it is. Limitations are good. Having to balance is good. What is this? Did I put that there? Rockets. All right, you go away. Let's see what else I got here. Nothing here. I don't think. We're good on honey, I would imagine. That rarely gets used. Is there anything else I need here? It's not a mix of everything, really. Non-calculated methods for math, algebra, geometry, trigonometry. That's a big topic there, Stars and Mars. Good luck. Fiery furnace could drop a stack of bamboo. I remember putting a lot of thought into this before, and I didn't want to have it turn on an infinite fuel source, and I don't remember what the reason was, to be perfectly honest. Bamboo. Oh, I didn't want to give them bamboo because they could take the bamboo and craft wood and stuff out of it. Restock arrows. Boop, boop. Oh, we'll take those. And let's see what's down there. Maybe we'll get more. Maybe we'll get more. I'm not sure. I got that noise there. Is that a follow noise? Did someone just follow? That little bling. Did you guys hear that? I'm not sure why I'm getting that noise. Did hear it. Yeah, okay. Sam gifting subs to MB. Love to see Joe and Cleo play. They would just be screaming at each other the whole time. What's up, Sarah Luhu? All right, let's see. Chicken. Fish, chicken. Okay, that's not a lot. I got a AFK for sure. All right, let's do bones. I think there's still a lot of bones, but honestly, there's also very high demand for it. So. How does this work? Right here, I think. Yeah, wow, we're actually getting low. Okay. So yeah, this goes in here, and then it crafts bone meal and fills this up with bone meal when it gets below a certain threshold. Like when it gets below 6 stacks, I think it automatically converts one of the bone blocks into bone meal to kind of keep this filled up. So it's intentional that that's not completely filled. Yeah. All right. Refill some chests of more difficult items to require, like beetroot. Huh? Beetroot's grown. It's not. Eggs? I think eggs are fine. I mean, there's really not a lot of eggs that have been taken out, so I'll double check. But I would imagine, yeah, we're still totally fine on eggs. I mean, I guess I could get a little bit more, given that it's only stacked to 16, but whatever. Rotten flesh. Yeah, let me double check that. Even though I did check the other day, and then we'll do, and then we'll go check the arrows. Rotten flesh. Buckets. There's the rotten flesh. Yeah. I should probably get more rotten flesh. Where's the best place to get a lot of rotten flesh? I don't know if it is, but it seems like it's easy to use a hopper to put lava bucket in furnace and then lock it after it puts a second bucket in if you did want to make furnace more useful. I mean, first of all, I think I'm okay with fiery furnace being a lower end upgrade. Like I said, it's very important to. Does the gold farm do rotten flesh? Oh, right, but he's burning it all. Maybe we'll take a spin over there. Yeah, let's take a spin over there. Let me do the arrows, and then we'll go over to the gold farm. Maybe because there's like 3 gold farms out there, I think. All right, I'm lost. I'm lost. Help! I think there's trash. It's redstone. Who did this? I think this is trash. It's not very filled up, but we can ditch a lot of this stuff. Don't need any of this garbage. Garbage. Okay, good. Daniel with all the bits. My only request is more chaos and trolling. We're definitely going to go for more chaos, yeah. Yeah, more chaos. If I had to say there would be one goal of a season 2, if it happened, would be more chaos. And I have some ideas, or the beginnings of some ideas, yeah. Who put cake in the trash? They probably crafted cake and then didn't pick it up in time, and it got sucked up by the rats, and they were probably very, very, very sad. Okay. How do I get down to the arrows? They're like way down at the bottom. Noodles, noodles everywhere. Oof. We need lots of arrows. All right, yeah, so I gotta go get spectral arrows from Impy's farm as well too. I think he's got tons of those. So in fact, let's just doink these. Yeah, we need like, all right, we gotta go out there because I need rotten flesh and I need tons of arrows. Add ravagers. Yeah. Check item frames. I think I did check that one recently. Let's see. How am I gonna do this without dying in the face? Huh? Can I get up there? Right there. Okay. Wait, what was I just totally brain farted. What? Item frames. Right. Totally forgot what I was gonna do. Believe it or not, I get lost in here quite a bit. I don't know how to get anywhere. Over here. Through here, up here, over here. Let's see how we're doing on item frames. Whoop. 64, and a little bit. I'd say we're probably pretty good on item frames. And there's actually some that can probably be recycled here. It's always so funny to see the trash, like what people threw out. I just emptied this the other day, so. What are spectral arrows for? Well, they're basically free from a gold farm, so the fact that they're spectral doesn't mean anything, but they're there to break armor stands. Arrows are, that's the only redstone way to automate the breaking of armor stands. All right, let's go over to the gold farm. For brewing, you could add brewing stand, then drops another word as trash, and players can make pots with gold melons. I mean, it depends what I open up as an option for potions. Like if I do all the recipes or just some of them, maybe. Girl mentioned how she can get tricked sometimes with customer timers if their order isn't taken immediately. Yeah, I know what she's saying. I need to look at that. I don't know that it's a bug. B-dubs are amazing. I do remember that when you take your order, the head pops up again, but then the next tick, it should go to it where it should actually be. So the only time that really messes you up is if you take their order. I mean, like if you take their order when their head's already down quite a bit, I can see that being confusing, yeah. And I honestly don't remember why. Oh, I didn't bring shulker boxes out here. Idiot. I honestly don't remember why it did that. Why the head bobbed when it takes the order, but I'm sure there was a reason. Okay, so... I don't think it's... Yeah, he's not sorting flesh down here. I think he's sorting flesh up here and had like a little thing, something. How does this work? I don't remember how this works. Let's see here. Items flow across the ice, go into these sorters, and I think, yeah, this end one. There we go. Boink. Okay. Yeah, I didn't bring, what do you call it? So I'll have to use my backpack, which is full. How embarrassing. All right, we're gonna have to come back because stupid. Because I gotta come back and get arrows. All right. Beep, boop, boop, doop. Am I going the right way? Yes. Did we add Jimmy's head to the armor stands? No, we did not. I don't think. Unless I did it in the string. Don't remember. You not got shells in your chest? I might. But we're home almost anyways. ID on day 8, one-eyed Willie appears as well. What does that even mean? I'm not planning on adding Jimmy's head, no. Alright, so we'll put that there and grab some of this. Put that there, put that there. We can do that and that. And now we'll take... fill up that many shulkers and we'll stop back here. Boom, 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 boom. Would you add Zed's head? Isn't Zed already in there? Oh, maybe Zed's head's not in there. Yeah, Zed's head isn't in there, is it? Because I could never get it. Oh, if he logged in, I'd murder him. And no Mumbo. Yeah, you're right. There was a few we missed, yeah. We need a counter for how many times Tango has misread chat. What did I misread, Coda? It's been known to happen, yeah. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Arrows. Stream on his channel? He's in bed. He's not in bed yet, but he's probably in bed soon. Zed has very strict working hours. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Honestly, that's not going to be enough. I should run more because every one of those droppers has 9 stacks and they're all pretty low. So we're probably going to need like 6 stacks. No, that should be good. Let's just load up with a little bit more here. Boop. All right, let's roll. Is there room to mount a hopper to each? Sorry, Risk, I don't remember the context of... Oh, to the dispensers? Probably not. I'll check. What time is it in the US now? It is 12:23 for me. What's a duo you want to see play? Ooh. I would like to see Zed play. I'd like to see Zed and Impulse get tryhard. How about that? I think they could be really good. This is no chance, Bread. No chance. I don't know. I can't remember yesterday. Has Joel ever played? I don't believe so. I imagine he would be very good at it once he once he got going. Oh, he played it once with Pearl? Okay. %, correct, Jake. It was the re-implementing PictoChat protocols and hosting the world's first internet connection PictoChat chat room. I don't even know what that means. Zombie flesh first. Bum, bum, bum. What? Hyper nerd stuff. Mixed with the best game controller ever, the Nintendo DS. Yeah, I saw Pearl was having issues today. Kind of sucks. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, boom, boom. That'll do for a while. That'll do. We're good on buckets. We're good on cocoa beans. We're getting a little low on gold. Bowls we're still fine. Bottles were mostly fine. Do I have any gold? That's not what I wanted to do. I don't think I have any gold in my ender chest. Nope. Alright, it's gonna have to be good enough for now. Put the backpack back. Yeah, they had 5 cakes in one day. Suckers! Alright, let's go down here into the arrow noodles. Back to the gold farm? No, I'm done. Over here. Up here. Over here. Okay. Boom. Boom. So, let's see. I could put a hopper on the side, it looks like, pointing into each one. But honestly, I don't, if I fill this up here, I don't expect Hungry Hermits to be played that much more. This is officially good until the end of time, I think. Boom. Boom. Okay, that is all of them. And you know what? I'm just gonna leave a couple of these down here. Good enough. All right, let's take these. All right. Can someone explain to me why this tank has so many Jevin heads? Yeah, it's from Frogger, Ravager Rush. Customer mess drop. Yeah, I think I checked that. In fact, I know I just checked that the other day when they were playing. I went over and checked and it was totally fine. All right. Is that everything minus the arrows, I think? Let me get out of here. What about a slow passive bone meal for crops up there? Yeah, that's on my list actually. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Probably shouldn't have done that. That was not good. Get served. Think I probably just, yeah, I clearly messed up these. Python, thank you. Have you begun seeing the 9x5 Mansion Chris in your dreams yet? I did, Python. I went to bed the other night after I played and I was still like, my brain was still playing it. Okay. The question is, do I just fix these? Ah, no, those, oh, everything's dumb now. Oh, I really don't want to be fixing redstone. I don't remember how it works. Is there a Pearl here? Potato party! Hey, what's up, Pearly? How you doing? I'm breaking redstone. This needs to be here. Just that, I think that fixes it. Hey! Pipe down, sighing person. Why is there so much sighing happening? Okay, let's just assume that that fixes everything. How about that? Let me give one last flip through here. That looks good. Everything there is in sync. Basically looking for something that's out of sync now. Those should be alternating. I think we're good. I might need to play the game later though, just to make sure. Okay, let's get out of here. The redstone is sad, yeah. Observer's out of line? I don't think so. They're supposed to be alternating there. Okay, let's try this a different way. There's never been a good way for me to get out of here. Here we go. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Summer, thank you. 25 good subs. Summercast, you are the most amazing that ever did amazing. All right, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Pearl, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, let's start chatting.
You breaking my game?
Hey!
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 Hey! Hey! Don't break my game. It's mine now.
I mean, it kind of is. You're in there fixing the noodles more than I am.
I don't mean to. I just know how to fix it, man.
How's it going, Pearly?
Nice. Yeah, good.
Where are you?
Dude, I'm behind you.
What? Oh, hi! I knew you were there the whole time.
I
I don't know. I heard voices. I heard
Was
voices.
I crouching? I might have been crouching. What are you breaking?
Nothing. I'm restocking, and now we're about to have a little chat.
Well, you just said you were breaking it. So you just.
Oh,
said that you were breaking
I had flying issues inside the noodles, and I smashed a piston extender lifter and got out of sync, and yeah, I had to fix it. And you know how it is.
Okay.
You know how it is.
Do you know how we failed? Did you figure that out?
I heard 5 cakes.
Well, no, that was yesterday. We're talking about today.
Yeah.
You know, no one was face planting. You know what happened there? You know, you figured that out yet?
Which one?
Today.
I don't know.
I know.
I think you
You
lost.
weren't watching what?
I think you
What
lost.
did you say? You asked for the flashback.
I
You were
did.
there.
I said, send me the flashback. It doesn't mean I think there's a bug. It means if I had the flashback, I would have known why you lost.
We weren't recording.
I know.
No one's head was face planting and nobody was outside, so it's a
I
mystery.
know. But I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's the animations resetting. So we think they're fine, but
No, I
they're
heard
really
that
not.
theory.
Yeah.
I honestly
But
don't
dude,
remember
they
how
do
that
pop
works.
The head up. The head goes up a little bit when you take their order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Could be
Oh. I know why. Because to have the name appear, I have to set the armor stand to a certain pose. So it has to set their head to something because that's part of the pose. So it's it's inevitable that you have to set a pose. So there's no way to fix that. It does mean that
problematic.
the neck, if you take someone's order when their head is already down, then yes, you might be lulled into for that head tick period. You may be lulled into a sense of, oh, I got plenty of time, because they may be on tick 4. You take the order, it bumps up to tick 1, but then when they go to tick 5, it jumps to tick 5. So it will correct it on the next head tilt update, but.
Okay.
But
so
whenever
if we
you take
it when they're like 1 tilt away from 5, that's the biggest issue.
Yeah. And it's a misrepresentation because I have to set the head to something. So their head will pop back up on the assumption that they're a new customer, right? So there's no way to fix that.
Just gotta keep it very much in mind.
I mean, if you're taking orders and their head is already tilted, don't be lulled into a sense of security thinking you have lots of time.
That's we had
something I
both
can
Skiz and
say,
I taking orders. We weren't sure how late that head bob was when it was taken.
Yeah.
So, because I wasn't there, I was doing other things in the front.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, 4 cakes on day 7. 5 cakes on day
I know.
7. What the heck, man?
I wasn't watching. I can't believe you serve 4 cake. You're like the cake master. Like 1 cake and I'm dead.
We had 2 cakes on the wall, and then I made
That's
another
crazy.
2. And
That's
then
crazy.
We had 1 customer left. I haven't seen day 8 in gosh knows how long. 1 customer left. We've already served 4 cakes, and what do they want? Cake. I don't see day 8. All I see is its butt as it runs off into the distance. So sad, dude.
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna do it today. You had tastier treats and faster crafting, like in the first 2 days.
Look, day 5, yeah, that one. I don't know, that one we just went into a complete spiral of panic for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know, it was all derailed. But the last one, when we switched roles, we were on day 5, and it was crazy. Like, it was feeling great. We were so in front. I was serving all the orders. No one was outside. And day 6,
fell apart.
Dude, I don't know. Everything just fell apart instantly.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Skiz is still new to back a house, you know. Like, he's carrying around all his vegetables with him all the time and stuff. I was watching.
No, I think...
But he did good.
Was he carrying his vegetables around?
He had a lot of carrots and potatoes in his hand and stuff. Yeah, so... But honestly, he did fine. He just needs some practice back there. He'll be fine.
No.
Keep putting them back there, yeah.
Great. Yeah, I don't think he had too much issue.
Yeah, watching you play is like
mostly me. I lost.
No, I don't think so. I watch you play back a house, and your brain is so quick, Pearl. You're just like, and you like the way you juggle seeds and product and bone meal and get them all in there and do the things, and it's just so fast, so fast. It's impressive.
Good try.
It's impressive.
We gotta play at some point. But you're back a house. You're not front of house.
I prefer back a house. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't play today though. I'm tired.
No, I get it. Yeah, no, I know. That's what you weren't hitting. But yeah, I would love to play sometime. But yeah, you've been up it's late, right?
Yeah, it's 5:30.
You already streamed for.
And I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I streamed for 6.5 hours. I'm hungry. I want food.
Yeah.
And by the time I eat food, it's bedtime.
Yep.
So.
I get it. No, we'll play sometime though for sure. I want to.
Yeah, you poke me when you're ready. Maybe
Okay.
next week.
All right. Yep. We'll do.
Cool. Okay, I'll leave you to your
Alrighty.
upgrade now.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
No, I think Pearl and I would be a really good team, yeah. Tell you what, I think I just figured out sometimes they sometimes don't state their order. It's the Armor Poser book time lock. X and Mumble looked into a little while back. There's a forced cooldown before one can repost. Oh, interesting. Is that a global cooldown, Riskity, or is it local to an armor stand? Per stand. Oh, interesting. So if the head tilts right before an order oh, I see. That I could see that then. I can especially see that if the cooldown is like 1 second or something like that. In other words, if you're standing on the pressure plate and then whatever that is, that 4 second situation, a 4 second cooldown before it actually applies their order, but if their head tilts randomly just before the order comes in, it's like tilt order, the order would be blocked. Yeah. Interesting. I did not know there was a cooldown on that. Which it could work the other way too. Yeah, it means you're taking an order could change the head from tilting to the next appropriate phase, and it may be lying and actually be up 1 phase higher because it didn't get that update. It can work both ways, yeah. Interesting. All right, let's chat. Let's talk about this game that at least 2 people really like, 3 people really like. All right, I kind of want to run through a lot of the different aspects of the game. This is where the chatty part starts, guys. And give you my thoughts on if I like where it is or what I would change and that kind of thing. So let's head into the restaurant. 4 people? No. 3 was comedic, 4 was chaos. Okay, let's start by going over the events, all the various events. All right, we got the flood, the phone, the rats, the upgrade option, possibly new ones, that kind of thing. So we'll start with the flood. My thoughts on the flood. I think the frequency with which it goes off is good. I think the timer needs to be shortened a little bit. If I'm honest, the amount of time before the flood triggers, like in other words, the time where the horn goes off needs to be shortened a little bit, because most games, 90% of the games, a flood never happens. So the good thing is players are stopping what they're doing and they are dealing with the flood, but I think it needs to be a little bit Right now, it's just kind of like this. It's not inducing enough panic because they're not actually worried that it's going to happen. It's more of just an annoyance of like, oh, we have to do this thing. But I want it to be like, if you're not quick, this is actually going to happen. So I think shaving off like, I'm talking like 3 seconds, maybe. That's about it. So otherwise, I think the flood is great. I think the sound effect is great. I like the way that it's cooperative. I like the location of the door. Everything about the flood, really, really happy with. I think just shorten the timer by like 3 seconds. What do you guys think? 3 is a lot? I don't know. 3 seconds is a lot? How many is it? How many does it go off for now? I feel like it goes off for like 20 seconds right now. I don't know, Pearl. It never, ever, ever goes off. I mean, I guess it is doing its job of forcing the players to stop what they're doing and deal with it, which is the important thing. It'd be worse if it was the other way around, where players are just like, ignore the flood because whatever. The consequences for the flood are pretty good. I would like it to be a little bit more painful, but there's really no way to do that. So it is what it is. You flooded each session once? I've never seen you guys flood. But I guess I've missed that. I guess I wasn't watching them those times. But anyways, I mean, either way, I'd be happy to leave the flood where it is too. It's not a big thing. It's not a big thing. They flooded a couple times. They had 15 floods. No, when I'm counting the floods, I'm not counting the times that the horn went off. I'm talking about the times when the water actually came out. Yeah, don't get the two confused, guys. We're not talking about the number of events. We're talking about the number of floods. The event and the horn going off is fine. That's going off randomly, and you get bursts of it, and then you'll go a couple days without seeing one. It's fine. Not important though. It's a minor point. All right. The phone. The phone is okay. It could be. Keep in mind, there's 2 features to the phone. There's answering the phone and making phone calls. It's kind of overloaded because there's just one phone, but I'm going to talk about them separately. Answering the phone. I think pressing the button is a little too easy. There's not much room for redstone here, unfortunately, but what I would like somehow is a pressure plate or something, and you have to actually take the phone call for a few seconds. The phone is because it's super centrally located and it's so easy, like almost trivial to deal with. It's just like bop and you move on. The phone doesn't actually interrupt your process. It makes you take 3 more steps on average. So I think the what the phone is attempting to do on answering the phone isn't accomplishing the goal. Is there space for a phone booth so you can draw redstone from it? Oh, pull it out so there's like a little box you have to go into. Maybe. I don't know if that would look as good, but maybe. I mean, I could also just move the phone to a different location if it really came down to it too. So I could probably, I don't know where I'd put the phone. I mean, there is not a lot of room for redstone around the perimeter of this game. Pretty much anywhere. You can't put the phone in here, I don't think. It's just, it's like this everywhere. Back has got that's all the stuff for the signs. I could probably maybe put it like above the cauldron. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But that's my thought. Answering the phone right now is too easy. It's a drive-by flick. So I'd like that to be a little bit more. I don't know what that means, whether it's a pressure plate or I don't know. I don't know yet. 2 button presses, maybe. You also want changes to help players get to day 8. That's not really. I mean, yes, I want someone to beat day 8, but that's not the goal. I'm not going to derive. I want to make the game fun. I'm not going to make a design just so that someone gets to the goal I want. I want to make the design that's the most fun. and panic-inducing. Overall, I want more panic in the game. And I know you guys say, oh, there's plenty of panic, but more would be better. Is it possible to make it so you can keep the button pushed like trash used to be? I mean, you could make it... I think some players wouldn't understand it, though. But yes, you can make it where, like, when the button pops up, you have to immediately push it down again. And there's, like, a repeater on it, so it would keep a constant signal. But overall, I think multi-presses would be confusing for the person. So I'm not sure. Change it to a lever, but then they leave it in the wrong state. It's got to be resetting. You can swap the call out with, say, 2 different audio signals. And they have to press the start and at the end of the call, the pick up and hang up. I mean, that's the same idea as pressing it twice. It's just giving an audio cue. But unless the second audio effect is like, press the button again, I don't think a new player would understand what to do. So I'm a little bit worried about the 2 button presses. The consequences for the phone right now, I mean, not that failing to answer the phone is probably like the least missed event. So right now it takes a few points from you. I don't even remember what it is, or I don't remember if it's based on the day or what. But it's almost irrelevant because it's so rare for someone to miss the phone. So I don't know what to do. There's a couple options. There's shorten the time in which you have to answer the phone. But everyone's already pretty much instantly interrupting what they're doing to answer it. So I don't like that so much. It's more, I think, yeah, like a pressure plate, you have to stand there and listen to the phone call. And if you leave too early, it doesn't count. I think that's the answer I want, redstone issues aside. If you miss it, more customers come to complain. Maybe. Feels a little bit backwards. Like, this is supposed to be like someone calling in an order, you know? And if you fail to take customers' orders, you would get less customers in the end. You know, you could argue, like, here's a question I'll pose to you. What's better or worse for the player? Adding a customer or losing a customer? There's no straight answer there, right? Because adding a customer, depending on what day it is arguably a good thing if you get paid for that customer. And then losing a customer is arguably better or worse for the players because it gets easier, but they lose money. So you could make an argument that adding a customer or losing a customer, either one is both good and bad. Adding a customer on day 1 is beneficial. Adding a customer on day 7, definitely not. But the customer right now, when you press the button right now, it sends in another customer. It doesn't send in an additional customer. It just releases a customer that you would have gotten earlier, which I don't know. I'm debating switching that back to adding a customer, but I'm too afraid that's abusable. I'm not sure. Mooney, thank you for 63 months. How you doing, Mooney? We've made it so a missed call, made it so the next customer doesn't give points. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it, Packlot Boy. Like, I've considered the idea of trying to introduce a customer that you don't get points for. And that's really, really difficult to do. There's basically no way to do it. Could missing a call divert the next customer to be pulled from the next day's pull, so it could throw in... not really. Risk, no. Not too easy. I mean, right now the penalty is losing points. That's a sufficient penalty. And now don't get confused between the idea of losing points and the quantity of points lost. The idea of losing points is a sufficient penalty. The quantity may need to change, but there is definitely some number of points that we can take away from them that would be a costly penalty. So, but the question is it fun? Is it more fun losing points just like, and nothing changes, but not answering the phone leading to induced panic is more fun and better. It's a better gameplay. But I'm not sure. Anyways, I've been talking about the phone a lot. Short answer is I want to make answering the phone be a little bit different, be a little less trivial to answer. I'm not sure what that means though yet. Can taking a call, drop something that you need to deliver in the restaurant. Drop something that you need to deliver. Oh, it basically gives you a new task. Is that what you're saying? Interesting. So the phone rings and there's an item here. It doesn't really go with the phone metaphor, but it is interesting gameplay mechanics. Yeah. 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 I love how Pearl's gonna hang out and watch the stream, and she's not gonna be able to resist. Pearl, you might as well just come on over here. But that is interesting. It basically gives you an extra task. I like that. Again, it doesn't really fit the phone metaphor, but if the phone rang and you press the button and it put a piece of paper pooped out or something, and then that piece of paper was named some way, and you had to read the paper and do something with it based on which paper it is, that's kind of cool. You can't serve it to a customer, but what would it be though? And oh, so maybe there has to be a takeout window. The important thing I'm hearing there is it makes you juggle your inventory too. I mean, it could be as simple as boom, pick up the paper and bring it over to here or somewhere and stick it in the box. But now it becomes a real task because you have to juggle your inventory. You're going to have to drop something to do that. That's a good idea. And it doesn't change the redstone that much. I need to put a dropper in here or whatever. But I can put the dropper in the ceiling if I need to. It's basically DoorDash, yeah. And then it would be less frequent. Yeah, I agree. Because it's actually like a real thing now. Okay, that's a good idea. That's why you guys are here. Paper falls out. It might be fun if the paper, like I said, had there are multiple types of papers that came out. You had to read the paper, right? It was like, I'm trying to think. Do you actually have to get a food order? Because if you have to actually go get a food order, that gets a lot more tricky. Yeah, I think just the paper, and then you drop the paper off somewhere. It would make more gameplay sense, more metaphorical sense if you actually had to go fill the order. But I don't know. I gotta think that one through. If it's actually an order, then that changes everything. Then they have to get points for it and stuff. But it's interesting. Paper falls out with an order named. Paper falls out with an order on it. Option 1. Deliver the paper to a takeout order box. Option 2, actually fulfill the order with real food somehow, something. Yeah, I don't know, that needs work, but I love the idea. That's a really good idea. What if the paper was given the upgrade machine to get an immediate offering instead of it being a random chance? I don't know. My current stance on the mid-game upgrades are already too powerful. But we'll get there. Jerk Nos with a pizza pie. What if customer ordered via minecart? The minecart allows you to do a small input, output, and main redstone logic is elsewhere. You're saying if Doc, you're saying like a notification went off and then a minecart just kind of like appeared through the wall here, through a little hole, and I have to like look at it or something? It's a takeaway minecart basically? maybe. Again, it can't be here because that's even more physical redstone space, but if we want to have them read it, have one named takeout, bring it to the window, then maybe milk delivery, take it to the barn. Right, noises, yeah, the name of the paper, that's the simple idea. The name of the paper could determine which box to put it in. This is a takeout order, this is a milk delivery order, this is a, yeah, that's a good idea. And it still makes them have to read the paper and do multiple different things from that paper without actually having to fulfill an order. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Calling the phone now, switching over to that function of the phone. It's generally only used for the first few days. I think it's kind of messed up because like it also stops allowing you to call, and I don't remember the reason right now. I'm sure there was a redstone reason for it, but it stops allowing you to call pretty early in the day. I think it's based on how many customers are remaining, but it doesn't really matter because no one really calls past day 4 or 5 for the most part. And it seems like it doesn't allow you to call multiple times in one day either. I would love to have the idea of like when you press the button, you get an extra customer that you don't get points for. That would be great. Because then it already has the, well, I don't know. Right now when you press the button, you get points. Sorry, I'm just thinking this. Right now you press the button, you get points, and more importantly, the bigger reward is the 25% chance of getting an item frame. I think it could probably be just getting the 25% chance of item frame, and people would still press the phone because that reward is huge. But if I let you press it a whole bunch of times, everyone would have item frames. Everyone just press the button like 6 times on day 1, and it would be no good. It's too... The problem is the day you press the button scales with how difficult it is to accommodate that button press. Choosing when to call an extra customer is OP. You can always set up prep time, end of day. That's kind of what I'm getting at dead night. Yeah, calling on day 1 is like, whatever, we can handle that. Calling on day 7 is like, stupid. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to change the call out, but I know it's not right. Limit it per day. I mean, it's essentially already limited to 1 per day. If it calls in extra, that would mess with the end of the day too. Also, you mean it would just be easier to do at the end of the day because you know it's like when you're on your last customer, you could prolong the day infinitely and keep growing crops and just keep having one customer come in. Yeah. So that's no good too. What's up, Jessica? So anyways, I don't know. It is what it is. It's not critical to fix. It's not a super important thing. I don't know what to do with that. Moving on, rats. I can honestly say I'm pretty happy with how rats work. I think they add a lot of fun to the game, a lot of panic to the game. They're working exactly how I want them to work, I think. It's very much a cause and effect. Sometimes it's outside of your control, of course, but most times it is within your control. So I think rats are pretty good. I mean, in the end, Skiz hates rats, but in the end, Skiz loves rats because they add fun to the game. Like, he's going to tell you rats suck, but just because someone says something sucks doesn't mean it's bad for the game. It's actually good for the game because it raises his heart level and makes him lose his mind, and that's what the game's about. Maybe replace white floor block with something stronger. Yeah, I mean, it's only happened once, but you're right. This floor block looks great, but it is easy to break. Yeah, I just did it. And I just lost it. Where did it go? I didn't even mean to do that. So yeah, it definitely needs to. Where did it go? There's no hoppers under there. Oh, it's mushroom block. So yeah, anyways, gonna have to fix that now. Sorry, I forgot. Do I have, let me see if I have a mushroom stem out there, because I'm not gonna swap them all out now. I hope I have one out there. There's the screenshot. Yep, happens every time. All right, quartz. Please have some. One. Down to the last one. Yeah, we got to swap it out with quartz or bone block or something. I'm not sure. Calculated, yeah. All right, let's get that back in. So yeah, any other input on rats? I think they're kind of perfect and really fun and chaos inducing and all that stuff. What about rats in the farm area too? The problem with rats in the farm area is they go into the walls because rats, whatever, I don't even know what to call it at this point, I forgot. We can't have rats in the farm because they go into the stone and they infest them. Silverfish, yeah, that's it. So we can't, that's why we don't have rats in the back. And honestly, I think it's good to have rats as a front of house thing. It's fine. Idea about a wooden sword in order terminal? Nah. Hey, Jake, I think that was an idea. I mean, you probably remember. That was an idea I toyed around with. First of all, if it's in the... Let me take a step back. I think even if we provided a sword on the wall in an item frame, I don't think anyone would use it. It takes more time to go over and get the sword and juggle it in your inventory and all that stuff than it just does to punch it 3 or 4 times. If you made it something in the order terminal, I think even less people would use it. So I'm really not interested in a sword of any time, because honestly, that would also decrease the amount of time that they have to deal with the rats, and I want the rats to be something that is concerning and something that takes time. So I think I'm against the sword. I don't think it makes the game better. And then yeah, you could also throw the sword in the furnace as fuel too. You always have to be careful about what you put in the furnace as fuel. So rats are good as it is. Okay, the upgrade option. Now, to be clear, this is not a discussion on what the current upgrades are. This is just the fact that upgrades appear here. And if you come over here in time, you can lock them in. There is a bug where you potentially get 2 upgrades, and I think it's got to do, I'm not sure why, but there's a bug in there, but I'm not going to fix it, so tough. Pearl, in the future, if you're watching and you do get 2 things, just take the one that's in the first slot. That's kind of the ruling. But this idea here, I like this idea. I think it's happening too much. It's too frequent. You're getting basically a free upgrade chance every day. So I think I need to lower the chance on it because between this and the end of the day one, players are really getting the upgrades they want. Most games. You know, like if you rattled off your top 4 upgrades, most games you're getting 2 or 3 of them. It feels like at least 2 of them. Make it more infrequent because it's insanely powerful. You're basically getting a free roll on an upgrade. How many upgrades are there in total? I don't know. This many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 upgrades right now. I'm not doing the Pearl voice thing. I'm not doing the Pearl voice thing. I'm not doing the Cub get the phone thing. I want to leave. It's funny, but it starts to feel just a little too cheeky for me. Go check out Pearl's tier list. I mean, I could, I guess. I'm sure I would agree with it. Let's see. Faster crafting, tastier treats, extra slot times 2, extra frames, door stopper, plus 2 tables, exterminator, fiery furnace, speedy service, plus 1 table times 2, ready to order. Yeah, I mean, those are pretty much spot on. I think as a player, I would put +2 tables higher than Doorstopper. Doorstopper relieves more stress, but +2 tables actually makes you go deeper into the game more. Like, if you're going to tell me I have to be on day 7 and day 8, and I have to choose between Doorstopper and +2 tables, I'm absolutely taking +2 tables. Let's see. I like speedier service a little bit more than Pearl. I think it's kind of like, it's hard to measure, but I think it actually does provide quite a bit of benefit because it speeds up everything you do by 20% or so, which is quite a bit. So I would probably bump that up to 7 or 8. And I'd probably bump +1 table above Fiery Furnace. And obviously Ready to Order is definitely last because it's kind of broken. But for the most part, that's my summation. Or my vote or whatever. +2 tables is a double-edged sword. More time for more customers, but more work too. I mean, I guess there's an argument that adding tables brings customers in faster and starts all their table timers, but their table timer is way longer than their patience timer, so you really want to not have people in the queue. My music stop? Nope. What? Random fart noise. It's in that playlist that I did not put there, Doc. All right. Boom. No fart noises here. We're on upgrade options. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I think overall it's fine. Just make it happen less often. I think, and that's pretty much it. Do you guys think anything else for balance purposes should change with the midday upgrade option? An upgrade option to get more frequent upgrade. That's interesting. Super meta. What if you had to pay points for locking an upgrade? Maybe, but I think it's interesting, Dead Knight, but would it ever be a decision? It's either something you agree to pay or you don't agree to pay. In which case it just becomes a penalty. I don't know. I guess that would factor into their decision. Like, this is maybe something like +1 table or one of the mid-range ones, in my opinion, I guess. Or whatever a mid-range one, you might lock it, you might not. But if it costs points, you would be more apt to not lock it in. Right now, it's not much of a decision. Well, I think it is a decision. The decision is based on what shows up there, right? If if Fiery Furnace shows up there, you're generally not pressing that button ever, because there's a good chance you'll get something better at the day end. If you don't lock it in, are you guaranteed to get something different? You might get the same one technically, I think, but it's extremely rare because of the way droppers work. Make an upgrade to enable the midday upgrade. Interesting. That's actually an interesting idea. We do have, I don't know if you guys saw, we do have one slot. Where is it? Where's all my upgrades? Where did my upgrades go? I lost them. Here they are. We do have an available spot there. And, obviously, like, Ready to Order doesn't work, so that could probably just be removed and something else. So we could add a couple if we really wanted to. You kind of love this? The upgrade to enable upgrades? It's interesting. It's kind of like an investment. It's not a bad idea. But that's getting into the separate discussion of the upgrades themselves, not the option for an upgrade. But I guess it does affect it because you're saying by default it wouldn't be enabled. It's an option. I feel like it might reduce the use of it so much that most games... Because right now it's a good extra interrupt. It's the only beneficial interrupt, which is a good thing. But it's still an interrupt, and interrupts are good. I don't want to take interrupts away. I always want the player to have to be juggling what they do with their time. And if we make it only turn on with an upgrade, then that means more than half the games we took away an interrupt. Is time to order fixed? It is right now, yeah. No, take away the free upgrade at the end of the day. It's only locked in upgrades. Interesting. Interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Now it becomes critical that you get to every midday update, and the decision whether to lock in becomes even harder, because now you're not just deciding, do I like this one? You're also deciding, like, where am I at in the day? Am I going to get another one? I'd have to upgrade the frequency of it, probably, so that it's a decision. Like, if the frequency would have to be increased by or I guess the average time between would be decreased by 20 or 30% or something like that, so that it happens more often, which that's interesting. And if you ignore all of them, you just don't get an upgrade. Anyone who doesn't like that idea, I'm curious what your thoughts are. Is there too much happening in front of house at this point? No, I don't think so. If you don't like it, Karasuchi, I need feedback on why. Just saying you don't like it doesn't help me. I think that could hyper punish new players. If we did that, I would change the audio to something that is very clear. It may be the words upgrade or something. Maybe we'll get Pearl to do it, because then it would need to be clear that this is an important thing. Yeah. Because the sound is a little bit passive right now, and it does blend in with all the other things. I think reroll becomes redundant if that's still an option. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe the whole reroll concept goes away, and what's in the box at the end of the day is it. That's a pretty good idea. I'm trying to think of the downsides to it. No end of day automatic upgrade. But shorten, I'll just say increase the average number of upgrade options during the day. That's pretty good. You could add an upgrade to give end of day upgrades. Oh, flip it around. It's the opposite of what everyone was saying before, Gallery. Yeah, I suppose. But I don't know. What I love about this idea is, what's the poll? I can't even see it. Let me see. Hold on. Docs, chat. Turn off guaranteed upgrades. Yes, 77%. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. And I like it because it causes more panic. You know, keep in mind, we can tweak the frequency. We can increase how often this happens. What if customers come in, they could be holding an upgrade paper that you have to put in the midday dropper to claim? Customers can't be holding papers and stuff, I don't think, no. Yeah. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. That's not a bad idea. But with that said, even if we do that, re-rolling still might make sense, but it would have to check that there's something in there to re-roll on. If you didn't lock something in during the day, you wouldn't get to re-roll at the end of the day. Re-roll back to 33%. I don't know. Once it goes to 33%, no one presses the button. Yeah. And I, in retrospect, I kind of agree with that, because a 33% chance means that, you know, mathematically, whatever upgrade is in there has to be like 1/3 the expected value of whatever upgrade you're hoping to, or expecting to get. Like, I didn't explain that right, but talking in like poker terms here, right? It's like your estimated hand value is like, it's never worth pressing that button just because it's a 66% chance you're going to get nothing. You can have that piece of paper dropped by the phone be the order to fulfill at the end of the day to get the upgrade, say deposit a carrot or something. You're saying a phone call leads to their potential order rule? Reroll feels redundant. It might. Tie the phone to the upgrade? I don't know, that feels a little weird. All right, I like that idea. Upgrade option, make it more frequent. No end of day upgrade. Yeah. If they don't lock something in, no upgrade at end of day. Okay, that's it for... God, there's so much I want to read. You guys have so many things to say. There should be a limited amount of times the midday update goes off per day, so they don't just wait for what they want. Well, I mean, they can't wait, Steven, because fixed customers, right? You can stall that last customer, which players are already doing now, but you can't just, you know, so stalling might get you one more roll. But I don't like having, I don't like having a fixed amount of rolls, because then they would just always lock in that last one. I always want them to think like, maybe there's something better coming, and it's a decision. If they know how many rolls it is, then it stops becoming a decision on that last one. Nobody wins yet, but Tango made it harder. Well, so far the things we're saying would make the game harder, yes. But that's not to say we're not going to add things that are going to make the game easier. And if we make the game harder, it doesn't really matter, as long as it's the same for everyone, right? I mean, all that matters is the relative fun of the game. If we make changes where the game is harder, I mean, ignoring the hat reward for now, if we change the game and everybody is really bottlenecking on day 5 and 6 instead of day 7, so it takes 20 minutes to do a run instead of 35 or 40, you know? Yeah, harder's fine. We can tweak adjustments elsewhere. Okay. Are there any? Here's what I would like. I would like an event for the farm. Right now, all the events are in the front of the house, and that's what keeps the front of the house busy. But we need more panic to the back of house roll. Right? We need something back here that makes them stop what they're doing and panic, because right now all the panic is in the front of the house. Farm on fire. I can't put the farm on fire. I mean, yes, I could. I could like put fire on the ground with fire charges or something, and then what? Observers, and hope they stay in sync for when they punch out the fire and all that. Like, I can't flood the garden because flood would wash away all the grass and stuff, which I think is kind of part of the look back here. The first thought I had is something that like locks out the dog for a little bit. Something you have to do. I don't know what that mechanic would be, but having the dog locked out for 60 seconds would be a pretty big penalty. Or ignore the 60 seconds. I just made that number up, you know. We can tweak that. Dog needs to see the vet. But I'm not sure. I mean, we'd have to like, I'd have to change the doghouse to physically put like, it would change the look of the doghouse to not look good. Right now, the doghouse looks so cute. It's perfect, right? I wouldn't want to have to put iron doors on the doghouse or something. So I don't know. I guess the dog could be in a mine cart, and the mine cart rolls away. What else? It really comes down to two things. What is the event, and also what is the penalty? What would be good, honestly, is if the events in the front of... This is great. If events in the front of the house, the penalty caused a problem in the back of the house, and if we introduce a new penalty in the back, in the farm area, where if you don't take care of it, it causes a penalty in the front of the house. Now it's important. Now it's interesting. But there's really two things we need to discuss. What is a good penalty for the back of the house? And what is a good event for the back of the house? I don't even know whether I'll associate them together or not yet, but what would be a penalty back here? Like, I was going to say I could have like pistons extend and break their crops, but that's not that much of a penalty. Because the state of the crops here is almost irrelevant. It's all bone meal anyways. Close the barn doors. Well, I mean, this is a separate discussion of relaying out and one of the big things for season 2 would be a map, not redesign, but tweaks to the map. And I could definitely see doing something here. Right, yeah, we could change these to iron doors, which would look horrible, but we can't put rats in the back. We already talked about that. Scoop poop. You have to clean up the dog poop. Horns going off. Nova, thank you so much. What about a drought flood event? Where a drought can remove one space to plant crops, and flood event could be to add another space to plant crops. Well, flood event is purely optimal, right? If you added another space to plant crops. The problem with adding and removing locations to plant crops is I have to give them access to a hoe. And once I give them access to a hoe, they have unlimited places to plant crops. And if I take some away, then the game isn't renewable, and the next person that comes in has to go in and like check, are there 3 spots before they can start playing. So adding and removing the number of slots is really tricky from a balance issue, right? Could you uncover one? I don't think so. Wouldn't every block that I would cover with it also break? I suppose if like a non-solid block doesn't break the farmland, will glass break it? Or half blocks or something? Yeah, so I suppose glass would probably... That's interesting. Potato party. I'm really late. Yes, you are really late. Where's my glass? So it's got to be non-solid blocks. Let's see. Trapdoor. It'd have to be an iron trapdoor. And it'd have to be a top-facing one, I think. What's something that would look... Something that would do it, but also look good back here, too? All blocks above break farmland? Really? Would even... where's my other brown one here? This guy. Does even this do it? Wow, it does. Okay. So, yeah. I don't think there's a way to do it. Yeah. Why not use a block swapper? I think during that swap time, the farmland could break. By Candace, thank you. What about delivery coming in? If you don't respond in time, you can't order anything from the ordering terminal for some period of time. You're saying like as a completely new event? That's not a bad idea. Event penalty. Lock out the ordering terminal for a short duration. I mean, that would induce a lot of panic if it's locked out and you're like, you need a bowl or something. It'd be very, 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 very frustrating to lose because like you couldn't make the product because the ordering terminal was locked out. Doc Knox just said the answer now. I just totally ignored Doc Knox. All right, does anyone have a way to actually reveal farmland? Recess farmland, cover with blocks. Can you pull and push? I need to science this up. Let's go outside. Let's go outside in a test area. You can't pull or push it? Alright, so that doesn't work. Hoe in a dispenser? No, that doesn't work. Open up farmland behind. Yeah, you could lift a block to reveal a secret extra farmland, but it would be really awkward to get to it. You have one what risk? Powdered snow doesn't destroy. I mean, it looks horrible, but interesting. I'll give you that. Tornado warning with wind charges. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Let's put a pin in that one and come back to it. I think you can push farmland. I mean, people are pretty much saying you can't, right? Am I gonna need to go through all this here? Let me get this. This. Whoops. Oh, you can push it. Okay. So... I mean, I could do the locked item frame idea. If I had... Well, it's hard to say, but if I had an item frame on what would be this surface right here, and then locked it, and it was just like black or something like that, so you could, I guess you could arguably probably click through it. No, I don't think you can. But then when this pushes out, it would be exposed. Maybe. Here's the real question though: is adding another farm slot really that much of a benefit? I don't know that it is. Like, you think about it, I mean, like watching Pearl, right? She just generally transitions from beetroot to wheat on that third slot. What's the cost of doing that? Almost nothing. Don't add, lock all of them. You're saying take some away, Dead Knight? Yeah. Oh, as the penalty for an event. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I gotta say though, I like events that cause panic and frustration rather than events that just block something. You know, like the flood and the rats and those things are good because they give you a penalty that changes how you play and like makes life a little bit more painful and a little bit more panicky, where just stopping you from growing crops, if you need those crops, you're just gonna kind of stand there and wait. Bees. Wind charges. Listen, I love the idea of wind charges. Oh no, here we go. Gee. Hi, friend. Thanks. How's it going?
Hi, Tango.
Wow.
You said wind charge.
Oh, okay. You sounded weird there for a second because your microphone was so far away. But I got you now.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm always here.
I know. Yeah.
Tango, what's this on your stream title here? Season 2?
I'm contemplating.
That's my excitement. So tell me more, Tango. Tell me more.
Well, I mean, you didn't really play season 1, Scar. I don't know. I mean,
oh my god. All I do is defend myself. I played. I will mark this down as I played at least 20 times.
you played 20 times.
Yeah.
Okay. I must have missed all of them.
Is that not a high number?
No, that is a high number.
I feel like
That's
that's
definitely
a
a high number. I don't know that I've seen you play it 20. I don't know that I've seen you play it 3 times, but that's fine.
Oh, but I have streams where I was playing it with you.
No, I do remember you playing. We played a couple times together, yeah. But
I played with Skizzy.
Yeah.
I played with B-Dubs a ton.
But yeah, thinking about some changes potentially.
Okay, what anything interesting? Anything
I mean, yeah, we're making a list.
Checking it twice.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, that's exciting. That's exciting.
Let's see, what are some of the good ones? Here's one. What do you think? And this, you're gonna say no because it makes the game harder, but what if you didn't get an upgrade at the end of the day automatically? The only way to get an upgrade was to lock one in during the day.
Oh, so you got the, like, there's one in a dispenser somewhere, and you're like, oh, should I be cooking the meat, or should I go
somewhere? Did you hear that? Somewhere, guys, somewhere. Do you know what this is for?
That's the button you push to get the daily upgrade.
Question mark?
Question mark. Hold on.
Played 20 times. Doesn't know how to lock in an upgrade.
Oh wait. Oh, this is actually. Oh, this isn't something you added.
No.
This has been here the whole time. I have played Tango. I didn't know that existed. Oh, that's interesting. I'm a pretty good farmer.
Did you see this? There's a phone.
I know the. Yes,
Oh. Okay, I'm just checking.
I know the phone, Tango. I played the game, Tango. We've played together.
But yes, the upgrade, the optional upgrade station over here. I think I like the idea that that's the only way you get upgrades is you have to lock in an upgrade.
But just to be clear,
yeah,
this is new, right?
No, it's been there since
it really
day one.
has been.
It has really been there
since
the day the game launched. Yes.
I'm more of a farmer. I'm not much of a
I see that.
Guy.
I see that.
I'm more of the crops, you
know,
tending to my
I get
wheat
it.
and everything.
I get it. I am too.
I like the farm. I like it here. You get the nice blue sky.
What would you change back here? And I don't mean
you
visuals. I mean
the problem. Wait. The only issue I've really ever encountered out in the farm. Where did Tango go? Is that there was a few times where I couldn't. The dog didn't work or something, or I can't remember what happened. Maybe you had fixed it, but either the bone meal got caught somewhere where I couldn't get it.
There is a rare case. It happened to Skiz today where one bone meal went in the doghouse and you can't get it. Yeah, but I mean, I've played dozens of times and
who's back here?
That's my dog. See, staff only dog. Yeah, because this is technically my dog, and if I feed him too soon, he stands up and follows me, and it causes all kinds of chaos and panic. So I just don't use that dog anymore.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's this dog you don't use.
No.
Okay, so this dog is not yours, so you can use that.
Exactly. One. Yeah, it is the dog that I use during gameplay.
Oh, okay. No, I like the farm. I think the farm is nice. The door, come on, the time to get in and out of there is just brutal.
It's great.
Probably my least favorite thing in the entire world is this.
The freezer?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the freezer's perfect.
So bad at it.
Not touching the freezer.
Well, we can make it a little easier.
Could I though? Pearl comes out with 6 meats, so.
I don't know, just the resident butcher of the server, I guess.
I think it works great.
I think it works poorly. I'm so cold, Tango.
Did you want to talk about other features? Did you know about the item frames? That was added after the game launched.
Talk about the item frames.
Yeah?
I'd love to.
The item frames, though. And then there's the upgrade system. I don't know if you saw that. We have that during the day.
Nothing would make me happy. No, I think this was a good change over here.
Oh,
because trying to get stuff on the table.
No, that was, yeah. I didn't even remember the table being used at this point because that was just garbage, yeah.
That's the most I played was in the early time.
I know. The walls, the item frame walls worked out really well, I think. And then a new reward of getting new item frames and stuff.
Yeah, I played a lot in the beginning. I'll be honest, I took a little break. There was a little too much backseat gaming. A little too much for me.
Yeah.
Got a little much.
Yep.
Got a little much.
Yeah,
I was like, can I just play?
The chat can be rough. Yeah, the chat can be rough. I get it. What you up to?
Well, I've been trying to start a video for 4 hours.
I've been trying to start a video for 2 weeks, so good luck. Yeah.
No, I think I don't have any. I don't have any complaints.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Why aren't you?
I do want you to build repo in Minecraft. How fun!
I was just gonna say, why aren't you playing repo with the boys?
I didn't know that was today.
Oh, I think they're playing right now. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh well.
Looks like Lizzie's playing instead.
Oh, Lizzie's playing? Okay, got to get some new squealers in there. I get it. Yeah.
They got bored of me. So
me too.
Believe me. What other changes do you want to make over here?
Right now we're talking about an event because right now we have all the events out here, like the phone ringing, the flood, the rats. Right? We need to add an event in the farm to make the farmers panic. What would be something back here that would make the farmer have to stop what they're doing and deal with something?
A rogue scarecrow.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
But what it is it maybe I'm just thinking of what would scare.
That sounds great. That sounds great. Yeah. A headless scarecrow comes chasing him around. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that mechanic works, so I'm not entirely sure. But I was thinking, okay, a scarecrow, kind of scary, right?
Yeah.
They're scary crows.
Add a creaking. I could.
A creaking? That could be.
But how do I reset that?
Can you put a hat on a creaking?
No, I don't think so.
Think so. Okay, what else? What else could be out here? Yeah, the first thought I had was like some kind of spooky mob that comes out of the crops.
That would be amazing. Yeah, I love the idea of that, but I think this is a case where the game.
But then it would take away from the chill fun of the farm.
I'm okay with that. I just don't know how to implement that. Yeah.
But
and we probably want to avoid things that are going to kill the player, because dying in this game pretty much kills your game.
Yeah. So more of an impedance to your flow.
Something that slows them down, or, you know, someone suggested like tornado warning, right? And like wind charges are shooting all around from dispensers in the walls. Yeah, exactly. If we
can this break a crop?
Listen, if I could just hire you to like sit up here, and when when the tornado sound goes off, you just throw wind charges at people, that'd be amazing.
I would rather do that than work on my video.
I know you would, but I can't. You can't be here all the time, unfortunately.
I literally can. Oh, jeez, what in the world? You were standing here. How was there a freaking hole right there?
Don't break my noodles.
Yeah, but you.
How amazing would that be if we got you like a scarecrow? A scarecrow? Oh, it's meant to be.
It is meant to be.
It's meant to be, Chad. It's the scarecrow. We gotta get you a scarecrow skin.
Dude, I think I might even have one.
That would be legendary. Oh,
I have to look back. I might have.
I want this. I want the scarecrow.
But you could unlock it, and I just come out of the wall.
You just pop onto the wall, and you're just like, oh, tornado! Yeah. Oh, that'd be the greatest thing ever.
I'd be down for that.
That would be so good. Oh well. Unfortunately, I can't redstone automate you and your aim.
What if it's just a random wild card that only activates when I'm online?
Maybe.
Just a really, really rare moment where there's like a little door here, and if people are playing and I get on, I get activated. Maybe it's a stasis chamber. Right?
And all that happens is you pop down and just get right up in their face and start talking about Star Wars really loud for like 5 minutes.
Okay, I gotta say.
I mean, I'm sorry. Forget what I just said. Forget what I just said. No. It's Scarecrow, everybody. Imagine Scarecrow. How could we make Scarecrow work? No.
To get to these last 6 episodes, which are just masterful. Don't even get on that minecart. Oh, there is no minecart.
I would if it was here.
You're stuck here forever, Tango.
But Scarecrow, come on!
I want the Scarecrow.
I know, it would be amazing.
So that's my idea, Tango.
What?
You get on the redstone, right?
Yeah.
You set a stasis chamber over here. And if really randomly somebody might pull an so instead of like a daily upgrade, there's also a daily D upgrade.
Well, that's another thing too, yeah.
And one of them is that I come out of a cloud like a fallen angel, and I just start launching these at people. And I have maybe 5, right? I have like 5, so it's not like crazy. I have like 5.
But you gotta time them well. You gotta time them well, yeah.
Yeah, and I just blast people a little bit, cause a hindrance.
That would be amazing.
And then my time's up, and I disappear.
That would be amazing. The Scarecrow. Yeah, the Scarecrow is so good, yeah.
I think it's a great idea. An important idea.
What is this? Someone just sent me a clip. Oh, of me realizing a Scarecrow. Okay.
Yeah, just reminding you of the greatness of the idea.
It is a good idea. It is a good idea. Bloop. A pop-up breeze in the wall. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You still there? You lost him.
Wait, I gotta see this. Right, hold on, I gotta see this. Hold on. What in tarnation? Oh no. Oh no.
What's happening?
Oh my god, that's the Impulse's account got hacked by some
I heard,
loser
yeah,
in
I know.
crypto.
Now I'm worried that I'll be next.
So guys, if you see something weird ever appear on our Twitter accounts,
yeah,
please don't believe it, especially if it's crypto, for God's sake.
Like everyone is just spamming that right now. Jeez, guys, we know. Okay.
Yeah. If just as a PSA,
yeah.
If somebody's like trying to give you something or do something weird or trying to sell you crypto, just be like, bro.
And I'll say, if you realize someone's account is hacked, they already know. Trust me.
They already know.
Yes. You're not going to do them a service by spamming them and letting them know.
Should you text Impulse?
I should, yeah. Hey, buddy, did you know?
Can you text his mom?
He'd be like, shut up. Something tells me he's not happy right now. He's not happy right now, I'm sure.
No. But if you texted him, I think it would help.
Yeah.
By telling him your account is hacked. That's funny.
So.
Not funny that Impulse is dealing with that.
No, not at all. Not at all. What if we had a tornado event, right? Farm, Oklahoma, right? That kind of thing. And like the walls and the corners popped open and there were breeze in the walls that couldn't get out, but could see the whole area of the farm.
I like that. I like that.
Now it's like it's the breeze-nado or something.
Breeze-nado is pretty fun. I like that. That's a nice sound. Are you allowed to go? Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, you can hop the pumpkins. There used to be a wall there.
What if what if the barn's haunted and there's like a skeleton that shoots you every time you come through here?
Maybe. Again, try not to kill them.
But do you want to make the farm area a little more difficult or an extra challenge?
I want something. I want an event back here, and I want a penalty back here for a failed event. So yeah, the farmer needs to be interrupted more. The farmer is not ever interrupted right now, except to go like open the flood warning, you know.
Forest fire.
Yeah, the first thing someone said was have the barn catch on fire, and you got to put the fire out. But
you could put dispenser. Well, I don't know if you can.
It's tricky. I could put an observer underneath the fire, but it gets out of sync and all that stuff. You know?
Yeah, but the barn would never actually burn down.
No, it wouldn't. So it's kind of a possibility, but.
Dude, what if the next Hermitcraft season we have fire tick on?
When was the last season we had fire tick on?
Season 4. We turned it off when Ren's game he was building like burnt to the ground.
Did we not have it on for season? Because I remember building my nether fortress on season 5, and I think fire tick was on, and I had to like use netherrack and I don't know, maybe not.
I remember getting Ren like 2 double chests of leaves.
Yeah.
And then he was just
well,
like,
all I know is if fire tick is on,
continue.
You're just gonna burn my house down day 1. So.
Oh, I would never. Have I ever? No. Just think of all the fun that fire will bring.
Never. You've never burnt my house down. Yeah.
No.
Never.
Would never do such a thing.
That'd be horrible if you did. Yeah. We might not be friends anymore. Can you imagine?
Oh, I couldn't even imagine.
I know.
I would never. Never.
So what's your video gonna be that you've been struggling to?
Oh, I'm finishing the zombie exhibit.
Oh, okay. Is this?
Can I get you a hamburger? I feel like you're a man in need of a hamburger.
I might. Yeah, I heard you selling some yummy, delicious foods now.
I get you a hamburger.
Let's go get a hamburger.
I need to. So I need to finish the zombie exhibit, and I need to gather zombies. I also need to.
If only there was a guy in town that did that. Right?
I've never gotten a sale.
I know. And honestly, that pains me because I know.
Pains me deeply.
I know how much you wanted to.
You want to see my thighs, don't you? Like with the suit jacket.
Your what now?
Oh, never mind.
No, I don't.
I have a special skin for this role.
See, it's got to happen. All right, I'm going to put it in order and just
Do you need a mob for this? Do you need a mob?
I might need Breeze down here. Who knows?
Oh God.
Yeah. Hey, everything comes at a price, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The breezes are they're rough.
Think of all the money you'll make though, right? How much would you charge to deliver a breeze down here?
Your soul.
So
to get a breeze down here, more of an IOU.
Wow, one soul? What?
Yeah, no, I would take an IOU transferable to future seasons.
Oh,
redeemable in future seasons.
I like that. Okay, I might do that. If I need a breeze down here, I'm hiring you. How about that?
Perfect.
Done. I could tell you're excited. I mean, that's at least 3 episodes of content
I'll do
for
that
you,
because
right?
there is this little redstone thing. It's so small, Tango.
The storage room that. Oh yeah.
Oh
What?
No, not a storage room.
What?
I have an idea that I need some redstone thoughts on.
Yeah.
I think it just needs it just needs a redstone brain to ponder it.
That's good. I'll let you know if I find one.
What? You're Mr. Redstone. Your eyes are redstone. Your jacket is made
What?
of polished redstone.
So I have to wait till to season 11 to find out what this is. I like it. You're going with the wrong play. The long play. All right.
The long play. But yeah, I will deliver breezes for this.
Okay. If I need one, that's not an order yet because I don't know. There's still probably concerns and stuff, but
No, Tango, don't worry about concerns. Think of possibilities.
I am. But I can't have my game break though. That does sound fun.
How that would break.
Well, like one person said, you got some on you, right?
Yeah.
Here, hit the farmland.
It's fine. It doesn't break.
Okay.
I already tested that.
Okay. So yeah, maybe it's fine.
Beets? What about beets?
Fresh beets.
Oh my God, the beets actually despawned when I picked them up.
I saw that. There was 2 there. It was like that was weird. The timing of that.
I don't know why.
They might hit the buttons.
Yeah.
So what? Who cares if they hit the button? So a seed pops out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a problem. But if it messes the balance up, that's something. But
No, I don't think it does. I think I like it. I could put like one breeze. Yeah, there's room right there for a breeze. And could probably squeeze a breeze in there. And those open up and reveal them in a minecart so they can't move. How much damage does a breeze hit me?
Very little.
Hit me 4 times. Okay.
Hit me one more time.
Yeah, no, that's not doing much at all. No one's gonna die to breeze. So
yeah, no, it's not bad. And I think that's actually good. It's like a little like Midwestern prairie storm.
Exactly. It feels like the old tornado.
Dude, drove through there all the time. You're just driving, the fields are all gold, and all of a sudden everything gets dark, and you're like, "Oh, am I gonna die?"
Oh,
the sky gets darker.
Shoot!
And you're like, "Oh no!"
Shoot the carrot on the wall. I think it's locked. You? Hello?
Oh yes, hello.
Hi. Can you shoot the carrot on the wall?
Oh my God! I had no idea. I was in. You may. Yes.
What the heck was that?
I mean, that is how my brain was functioning a moment ago. I don't know.
Was that you or was that a horn?
No, my hands are my hands. Wait, that made no sense.
No, it didn't, because that. But if I
Just
lock it.
Oh, yeah, you can fix that with the armor stand. Easy peasy.
Trigger. I have set.
That has to be cup. Show yourself.
All right, hit it again. Okay, yeah,
nice.
that problem solves that problem.
No idea you could do that, so that's new to me. So I think that's cool. I think you create like a fun, like windy scene, like
and
I
could play some sounds too, like the sound effects would sell it.
Yeah, you're good at that stuff.
Yeah. That's
Maybe
a good
like
idea.
A little thunder.
Yeah. Is there anything else we could do during that besides the wind? Just shoot them with lightning, right? That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be neato. And I still think there's like a super rare.
A warden darkness.
Sorry, but I'm also not sorry.
Okay, Cub. Cubby's here.
Show
Hi,
yourself, Cub.
Horned one.
I have a complaint against the horn shop.
Yeah.
I have not got a horn of the month for a while.
Oh, you paid good money for that service, didn't you?
I did play good money.
See? That's false advertisement. That sounds like it might be a court case. Might have to be some suing papers.
I might have to pull some suing papers.
Yeah.
I've not got my. I still think that B-Dubs should do a drive-through court, like on the side of the building. Just make like a little drive-through window.
That would be amazing. Yeah, like the drive-through marriage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just there. He's like, and he's all just like just eating his lunch. He's like, yeah. What do you need? Yeah. What do you say? Yeah. What do you say? Verdict. Next.
I think it'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
All right. Well, this is good. Now, when do you think the Among Us game will appear?
The what now?
The Among Us, or not Among Us, the repo game.
The repo game. I don't know. Probably not this season. Definitely not this season, and definitely not next season. So you might have to wait till season 12.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
You know, for the cart, you know, the cart you push to put the valuables
in. Yeah.
You could do like a boat with a chest in it, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Obviously it would have some things on the ground that would block it, but you could also have things in the map that like push it up to the second story.
Yeah. And you could get in it and drive it around really slow, right?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
It would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah. No, repo's doable, I think, right? You just have like valuable items spawn. Oh, look, it's a random Cub. We had no idea you were here.
Look at him.
Oh,
He's
hey,
back
guys.
to his normal
hey, Cub.
Fancy seeing you guys.
Just showed up, right? Weird.
Yeah, wild. How'd that
Yeah.
I love seeing Cub back to normal. Him wearing diamond armor was an actual crime against.
I don't remember seeing that.
This is back. This is all back to Cub. I feel at home now. I'm happy.
Yeah, you have to get the netherite, man.
Do you though? Do you?
I feel like you do. I feel like you do.
I haven't got it for a while. Maybe in a future.
I
season
have never in the history of Minecraft worn a full set of netherite.
Oh wow.
I don't think I've ever had more than one piece on. Chat may correct me, but I don't think I have. I think I've had like
That's fine.
pants or something. Yeah.
It's not strictly necessary, really, but yeah.
Scarred, you don't have pants on, do you?
Let me check. No, I don't.
Yeah. Just boots though. It's a nice fashion statement.
Boots. It is. Have you guys been seeing the Mumbo Rage tweets from 2013 on Twitter?
The what now? No.
What?
So the viewers went back to Mumbo's timeline, and there's all these tweets from Mumbo from like 2013, like just raging out about like Etho and stuff. Etho's fans.
Is someone like retweeting them or something?
Yeah, they're really funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny. That's like him as a teenager. Like I know Mumbo is an older, like
no, I know. Like
grizzled, wise.
I still remember
level-headed man. It's so funny.
Season 3. Yeah, season 3. I don't remember what it is. I did some kind of prank or something for his birthday. And I think it backfired and killed him, and I caught all the rage. But yeah, I remember he was 19.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
Now he's all old and stuff.
Wizened.
He's got a mustache, right?
Grizzled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mustache. What you doing, Cub?
I'm just putting up a wall, putting up a skull containment chamber,
Yeah.
That's nice.
doing some redstone
I
bits.
feel like I'm in some kind of isolation.
Kind of like you're in an aquarium or something.
What's going on over here?
Nothing. I was, I shouldn't say nothing. I'm contemplating changes to Hungry Hermits for a potential new season and restart kind of thing.
So what type of things are you considering?
Nah, it's just like,
No, I'm interested in what you change about it.
we're going through the list. I mean, I couldn't go over everything. Like, we went over phone calls and floods and upgrade options and
Okay.
some stuff. I think the biggest, what's your feedback on this one? The biggest groundbreaking one is that at the end of the day, you don't automatically get an upgrade for free. You only get upgrades by locking them in here. But we would probably increase the frequency of it. So it may happen multiple times per day.
I'm kind of...
You like the free upgrade?
Either way on that one. I like the upgrade, at least one upgrade, because otherwise you feel like you get nothing. So I like the upgrade.
In fact would be nothing, yeah.
Yeah, I like the upgrade.
Okay, all right. Good to know. What else? I think Scar fell asleep again. I think he's taken 4 power naps since he's been over here.
No, I'm trying to get in contact with somebody that I could be getting to somebody to help Impulse. Sorry.
Oh.
Cool.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't even know what he does. If my account, I should say when my account gets hacked, I don't even know what I would do. Probably just delete it. Or give up on it.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah. It'll happen eventually. Especially now that Impulse has happened, because Impulse and I are in the same stratosphere in so many things, and we're identical. If it happens to him, it's I'm next. Ah! I like the blueprint desk. What does that mean? What does that mean, Jake? Different walls giving it more of an obstacle. Yeah, Prelude, we would do that.
So I think
sorry, I was talking in the chat. What?
We're having a private conversation.
Okay, sorry, as you were.
I think Tango should build repo, and for the cart to put the valuable items in, should do a boat with
a
chest in it. Be so
That's a good idea.
Scar's pushing for it. Scar's pushing for it.
Pop up a Ravager or a
couple water streams. Yeah.
A warden or something.
Yeah, have some ghostly breezes floating around. Yeah.
Great, it'd be great. It feels like something he would be really good at. He would just be able to whip out what?
Warlock's
2 weeks best?
Yeah. He's already built this. He's got a lot of time on his hands now. This game's pretty much done. He can't make any improvements at all. It's a perfect game.
It is a perfect game.
Yeah.
That's why, broadened his horizons.
Yeah.
New games, played up, kind of. I mean, that's probably pretty far down on the Steam list. Whereas Repo, way up there.
Sure. Of course.
We could have skins, too, where we're all just a color and maybe a hat that makes us have big eyes.
What would be your monsters in Repo? Where would you just have a bunch?
I think they would pop. I feel like you could do some kind of little system below it that brings a mob up and brings it back down, maybe.
How would you get it out? That's the problem.
Well, I would say they never leave their minecart, maybe. And then they kind of come on the map like a Ravager or feel like, man, that might not actually. I might be thinking of create mod.
A monster.
That sounds like a problem. Sounds like a problem for future Tango.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah, Ravagers and minecarts aren't all that threatening.
You could use leads coming up soon. Potentially.
How would you lead them?
You'd lead a mob onto another mob from above, and then one mob drags the other mob.
Will one override the other?
Well, you can have one mob like a pig or something attached to I think I think you can do it with. Well, maybe you can't do it with hostile mobs.
And there's no way to automate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to let them.
You can't do it with the hostiles.
They just have to be roaming free, like in Decked Out or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, dang.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Ravagers and Minecarts and Frogger were a threat. Yeah, but that's different. That's like a very confined play area.
What if you just hired some hermits to be the mobs?
There you go.
There you go.
Scar just wants to be the monster.
I'll do anything to procrastinate on what I should be doing. I don't know what's wrong with my head.
How would you track damage to items? Yeah, you wouldn't. I think that feature would go away.
Yeah.
What if he made Decked Out 3?
Never happen. Never happen. I would never undertake
Just
that
like
project again.
Half-Life, just like Half-Life, just like Portal, just a Tango Newell.
You stop it
whatever
too.
his name
You
is.
stop it too.
How dare you? Oh, I'm gonna become a submariner now instead of make the games everybody wants.
What?
I love this sign here that's just like no process items.
Yeah. Well, we needed it.
That's it.
But honestly, we sat this sign. The contents of that sign probably took 20 minutes to figure out.
Did it?
Yeah. Because it had to cover all the things that it needed to cover, but not all the things that it didn't need to cover.
I'm just gonna make a slight adjustment.
We
Here,
obsessed over
Yeah,
that
like
sign.
this-
And now I see
There
Pearl's
was-
leaving buckets out here for the water, which is like, technically it's not against the rules.
That sign, watching that sign get made was
Unless? Oh, do you
one
remember?
of the worst experiences I've had in my life.
See? Yeah, that was good. Good to know that one of my streams was up there in the worst moments of your life.
But yeah, here's Tango. Soon he's gonna get a submarine.
What are
He's
you
like, "Oh, I'm
talking?
doing-"
What is submarine?
Game Duel like isn't making games. He's out there submarining. He bought a submarine.
What?
Do you know what he's talking about?
Yeah.
I don't. He's talking nonsense right now.
No, Gabe Newell, the Steam guy.
Yeah.
He has one of the coolest like an actual submarine that he
Why,
goes
though?
undersea and does
Well,
discoveries.
because
and
he's Gabe
things.
Newell and he has more money than he knows what to do with.
Yeah,
True.
no, he actually does have. It's not like that like Ocean Gate loser. Like this guy actually has a real submarine that goes down.
Right.
That's like made by real submarine.
I don't
real
doubt it.
submarine
Yeah.
parts. But that's what I'm saying. Is like Tango, he's like, oh, no more threes.
You're just gonna retire on my
Go
fleet
get a
of submarines?
You're gonna go get your submarine. Dude, how cool would it be to have a submarine,
If I was
I'd
gonna
like a
get a submarine, I'd want like a little mini submarine, like a 1 or 2 person submarine that's like 10
That's
feet
like
long.
his submarine.
Yeah, I want it to be
that's
just like
his,
10
yeah.
feet long and be like highly mobile, and like I like cruise around.
Yeah,
That would
the
be
closest
fun.
I'll get to a submarine is an inflatable submarine, but
Sure.
I had an inflatable submarine as a kid. Loved it. I almost feel like it was a drowning hazard the way it was designed, but I had a good time.
People are mocking
time.
that that you or I are saying submarine instead of submarine.
Am I saying it wrong?
I might be saying it wrong. I don't know. Submarine. Who's got time for bees? Come on. In this day and age.
What? How do you pronounce it? Is it submarine?
No, submarine.
Submarine?
Submarine.
Submarine.
But if you say it fast, it's just submarine. And it sounds like
Underwater submersible
Yeah.
submersible vehicle.
Dude, wow.
sounds like you're leaving the B out if you say it fast. People
I want a submarine.
still coming in telling us that Impulse got hacked.
Wow, really? I
Yeah.
had no idea.
Yeah, newsflash.
I actually had no idea. This was actually news to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Noise is true story.
Man, how scary would it be if, say, you're like snorkeling, and you're like, look at all the fishies,
That's because
look at all the
that's the
bubbles.
sound I make. Yeah.
And then you look to the side, and this has to be like in a tropical area, so the water's clear. And you just see like a boomer going by, just silently going by. How terrifying would that be?
A boomer.
A submarine.
Okay. I
submarine.
thought you just
One
meant
of the
like
big ones.
someone in their 70s or.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. It's like, well,
just a 70-year-old going by.
There's some guy in a Hawaiian shirt with a drink in his hand.
Yeah.
He waves to you through
What's
the window.
up?
Sorry, no, a boomer is
about
the
that
nickname
weather?
for the ballistic submarines.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Boomer is a
just
missile sub?
somebody, there's a boomer going by with like a flowery suit on, like just pale as like a, I don't know, something. Snow. That's
So
I didn't realize how weird that sounded.
A missile.
But if you did see a submarine when you're underwater, that would be.
I generally don't think I would be scuba diving in a place where a submarine could physically fit.
I think I've always just wanted to see what a submarine looks like underwater, like an actual, like,
Yeah.
big, you know, submarine.
That would be terrifying, yeah.
It would be terrifying, I think.
But you'd have to
I have
be
a phobia against
you'd have to be
Big metal thing coming from
submarining, or you'd have to be
darkness?
snorkeling and like out in the middle of the ocean, right? Like,
Or like, you know, maybe you're scuba diving.
right?
Scuba can only go down a couple hundred feet, though, right?
Not even,
It's
right?
limited.
Yeah.
Limited.
I just think it would be scary to see a submarine go
It
by.
would
but
be
also
scary to
intrigued
see
by
a
it.
submarine
I'm
go
also
by.
intrigued to see it. I'm both scared and intrigued. You know that
Yeah.
feeling when you're a little like.
Would
I've
it
always
be
had a weird
scarier than
phobia
a,
against the
than a
bottom
whale?
of boats. I have no idea why.
Or a whale or submarine? Which would be scarier to see coming out the ocean?
Whale, 100%.
No, a submarine.
Well, it depends who's driving the submarine.
True. I mean, they drive that thing blind, aren't they? I don't know. They don't have a window.
I think they got a little more qualified than blind, yeah.
I think they just pointed in a direction and hope for the best, right?
Whale just makes a mistake and you're dead.
This is true.
It's because he ran.
Hold on.
Did the stream with the carts and the items, did that die because of interruptions? Canceled? Oh, how sad.
Good.
Because of the Bimpies things. That's a bummer. Stupid people.
Be right back.
Be gone.
The internet is full of dumb people.
That's true.
I have very strong thoughts on the consequences for someone who hacks someone else's account.
Such as.
Nope, can't say.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough.
Unless
fair
this is
enough.
my last stream ever, you know.
Yep. I feel you.
But yeah,
But strong feelings nonetheless.
very, very strong feelings. Yes, yeah. We'll just say that.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Anyway, Skid says catapult them. I mean that's much less than I would do. Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Fun
Yeah, it is.
stream
Yeah.
brought down. Oh well. Somewhere there's someone with nothing to do with their life giggling in triumph.
Sure.
Makes me sad.
Sure. So what about this farm, Tango?
What about it?
Any changes back here?
We're talking about
Being
it.
considered.
All right, how about this? We're talking about you showed up. I mean, we didn't hear your voices or trumpets or anything, but since you just showed up at the end, we were talking about a tornado event that goes off back here. That
Ooh,
they
a
have
tornado
to
event, okay.
there's some warning and they have to do something to prevent the tornado, but if they don't, you know,
Hang on.
similar to the flood. Go ahead.
You're telling me there's going to be a weather control device in here?
Well, I don't
That
know
sounds
now.
awesome.
I haven't figured out what stops the tornado.
That sounds amazing.
It does
I'm
sound
all for
amazing
that.
though, doesn't it?
Yeah. That sounds great.
But the penalty is that like little holes in the wall open up and it's just like, ha ha, breeze in your face. And then they start tornadoing you, crossfire, and it gets very windy and sound effects, thunder and all that. Huh?
Yeah, maybe.
I think
I can see it.
the sounds could sell it.
It could be really interesting with the items flying everywhere.
Yeah,
and such.
yeah. See,
Could be a chaotic time. Yeah, it sounds fun to me.
I can't. I'm always
kind
bad.
of like that.
I think it could be fun. Whoop.
Yeah.
So we'll say that's a lot of work though, and I would need someone to, you know, get those breeze down here.
If only there was someone that could be hired.
If there was like a service on the server that is just begging to relocate.
Some type of delivery service.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, imagine that.
Imagine.
what a world we live in. If that
Well,
was
the wind
case.
charges hurt the dogs. If the wind charges are only on this side, there's no way they would have line of sight. They may hit the cow, but whatever. Mujang can take it.
You can punch the breeze, the wind charges. You can do that.
In midair, you can kind of like a gas fireball.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Gotcha.
Yep. That's something to consider.
I think we lost them, Cub.
He's deep in thought
He's
right now.
really, really thinking about that repo implementation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, he's helping MB. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that'd be fun if you added something like that, I think.
Yeah, I think the farm needs something. The farm needs a little more panic. It's a little bit too easy going right now.
Yeah, it is. But it's a simple life on the farm, right?
It is. It is.
Crazy.
It's a simple life. I like that. Yeah.
It is a simple life. Just come back here, get the bone meal.
Yeah. Just grow the crops and you're good. Yeah. Just count your crops.
It's nice. But I do like the idea of like a weather control thing. You got to make it real fancy though.
What would that be? Like you want like a big mechanical device that they have to like beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop.
Yeah. Something you got to program and it shoots something or something like a beam comes out of it or something.
Yeah.
Shoots into the sky. That'd be sick.
It's a lot of work.
Awesome.
That's a lot of work. Yeah. Did we
That's
still?
how you stop it.
We can't do something with lightning bolts on the server, can we?
Beacon beam. No, not unless it's storming already.
Okay. Bummer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That sounds cool, though. That sounds cool.
Yeah, I think so.
Gotta get back.
All right. Hey, good luck with the wall. You still blocking in the border?
Yeah. I'm still putting down redstone, toggling the fireworks and the freakings and all sorts of stuff.
So much work. All right. Good luck.
See you, man.
See you later.
Good luck with the farm.
Daniel, thank you so much. I still love the idea of a farm interrupt failed as a kitchen punishment. Yeah, I know. Because that would just be a lot of panic. What's everyone saying treasure train? What do I not understand about treasure trains? What is this? Hang on. Boop. Yep. Doc's informing us now on Twitter that Impulse has been hacked. Special hype train? We have a hype train of type treasure train now. Aussie, thank you! Oh, I see. Is Twitch is doing like an event or something? That's cool. Aussie Joe, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. For front printing, what about having the ordering terminal break? So you have to use the phone call to call a repair service. Daniel! You guys are amazing. Dan, 50, Daniel. That's 70 subs in the last 18.27 seconds. What? Daniel, you are too kind. As always. Thank you so much, Daniel. Wandering Whales, thank you. Noises, thank you. All right. Let's get back to our list. Because I think there's still some things I want to talk about. We got some good ideas so far. Let's see. I'm thinking about changing the... You guys are awesome, I know. Asher Nylea, thank you. I'm thinking... Thank you, Asher Nylea. Thank you for 20 gift subs. I'm thinking about changing the layout of the restaurant a little bit. Couple of random thoughts on that. I'm thinking of bisecting this room. I'm thinking of taking this table out and making a wall here to add a little bit more chaos. Verse, I'm just gonna say verse because I can't pronounce that. Verse, thank you for 10 gift subs. You guys are so crazy. So crazy. Thank you guys so much. Chat has gone wild. So I like the idea of maybe splitting this room, right? Because there's already 2 doors in there. And I might like the idea of even splitting this, right? And really making it where like, because I think if you split this room, it would start to make the farm door minecart wall be Daniel? Everybody with the subs, you and your faces are amazing right now. Thank you so much. I do not deserve this. We're just standing here talking. Thank you guys so much. This would be interesting to split this room, I think. Not saying I'm sold on it, but it intrigues me. And then the ultimate thing, if we really... Lex, thank you, Lex Flex. Guys, what is going on with Twitch right now? I don't understand. Everybody gets a sub. Patricia, thank you. You guys are amazing. Twitch is 35% off is a good deal. I mean, that's not a bad deal, yeah. Mario, Lanrick. Okay. We're getting out of line. MX, I'm going to say that's Mario. I don't know if that's... What the what? MX, thank you. What the crap is going on, guys? What just happened? We're all having a normal stream. Everybody's happy. And now, did this Twitch thing just start? What? Everything was all normal. Why are we doing this? We're all having a happy time. Like, what the heck? Let's pay it, Tango's AC. Yeah, for real. They're coming Friday to fix it. What the actual crap? Is it hot in here? It just got really hot in here. Hold on. I gotta turn my AC on. You guys might, my portable one. What the heck is going on? I'm seriously confused. Like, we're just, everything's normal and calm and normal and extra normal, and then like a switch was flicked. Number go bigger, brr. What? Oscar, I don't get it. I have no idea what's happening. Special hype of, okay, so Twitch is doing something and it must have just started. Please tell me it just started. What the? Hey guys, notifications work, by the way. In case that's what we were testing out. I finally got my notifications out. I can hear them now. Okay, I can hear. What? It's been going on for a week now. Then what the heck just happened? Guys, everybody, you can stop now and stuff. You're cool. I like all of you. Every one of you. How do I scroll? Now it's locked up. Whimsy, Versal, Emo, Daniel, Lexflex, Patricia, MX with 100, Landrick, Wildwind, Silver Cheetah, Dooley, Novascorp, Daniel with all the biddies. I don't understand. My thing won't scroll anymore. It just keeps locking up. You guys are updating it too fast. Rogue Phoenix, Kaz from Wales. I can't scroll. You're physically locking my scrollificator. I missed some people. Gian Sapphic, that's Baron, Evie Wren, J-Mac, Mooney, Dr. Dom, Daredevil, Sabby with 20, Kimmy, Escher with another 20, Mia, What? What? I don't know what's happening right now, and I'm confused. What? Help? I don't know what's happening right now. Why do you do the things that you do? I'm so appreciative of you guys, but what the heck? Starshine, no! This isn't even a good stream! What? We're just standing around! We've had 1,000 streams better than this, and you guys picked this stream to go absolutely full skadoodle on me? What the heck? I'm sweating so much. Why is it so hot here? What? Noises would stop now. That would be great. I would appreciate it very much. Thank you. Chamber, Fable, Telerain, Tiffpocalypse, Ink Fairy, Amy the Cat, Aussie Joe, and I think they'll see Backlot Boy, Mario again. Envy. What? You both gave 100 subs. Felix, thank you. Seriously, the window will not scroll. I'm using the thing with the thing, and it's just like, nope. Nope. It won't scroll. It's like, sorry, sir, we were not built for this many updates. Summercast, thank you. Nova Scorp with a piece of pie. Hey, what is happening, Tanya? Hey, Nova Scorp, just nothing. Just kind of, not much. Just hanging out. Just stuff. What the actual crap is happening? I don't know what's going on. Okay. If I stop drawing attention to it, they'll stop, right? That's how this works. Thank God, guys. Okay. Let's go make sure Scar is safe. Scar, I need help. Scar. 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 The people, Scar. Scar. Please talk about Star Wars. Please. Mount Andor, episode 3. What do you think about episode 3? I was a little disappointed. I thought the pacing was off. What about you? Andor? Yeah? What about Kenobi? That was one of my favorite Star Wars series, was Kenobi. You thought that was pretty good, right? Scar? Anything? Come on, Evan! Help a brother out! Come on, Scar! Disneyland? Anything? Disney? Right? Maybe rate the different areas of Disneyland. What would you say is the most appealing to a new visitor in Disneyland? Futureland? Adventureland? Star Wars Land? What about that new edition? Tell me more. Oh, yeah. Somebody help me! I can't. Guys, what? Seriously. Stop it. I can't cups. Ah, the words. The words. Words are very hard. Okay. I have fuzz in my mouth right now. Alice, Uncaged Duchess, Greg Wheeler, Blizzy Chan, Dirty Birdie. I love your name, Dirty Birdie. Thank you. And Laluyu, thank you. Noah, thank you. Noah, 50 subs, Noah. 50. Noah Sterling, what are you doing? Petrus, thank you. Human, thank you. This is the best and nuttiest tango stream. One of those is true, for sure. Keon Sapphic, thank you. Dan Yor with 89 subs. New record. Wait, what? I don't even know what records are happening. There was a record? What? I don't know what just happened. Hello? I'm gonna be sleeping in here. Is it the hypiest hype train that ever did hype? Are we seriously at level 21 hype train? I don't, guys, today was just, it was just a chatty stream. Just a little stream of hanging out. Tinovia, Devcia, Swiner, thank you. I can't scroll. My scroller's broken. If I had hair, I would pull it out. Guys, for real. You can stop now. I don't know what the heck is going on. I like how Daniel just had to gift one sub. Just one. Just because the other 478,000 were insufficient. Daniel sitting there going, one more. Neon Kelly, Foxy, Mr. Doctor, Mario again with 100 subs. Flake, Princess. Okay. Is everybody good now? We got it out of our systems. Everyone just take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're good, right? Just, whoo, that was fun. Woo! Breathe, everybody, breathe. Take your hands off the keyboard, off the phone, whatever it is you got. Put your device down. Maybe go outside, go for a walk, and like, pet the dog. There you go. Go pet. No. Okay. Okay. It doesn't seem to be working. I don't think. Am I muted? Am I muted? Hello? Hello? Just on. Okay. We're gonna have a little conversation. All right? Have a little conversation. The actual crap. A little conversation about generosity. All right? Once upon a time, there was a stream going on. And once upon a time, there was a stream. And it wasn't a very good stream. We're basically just standing around talking. But you know, it's what we do. It was even toward the end of the stream in this story. And then randomly in this story, I don't know what happened. Some sort of subocalypse happened. And every freaking one of you decided, hey, today's the day. Today's the day. What most random nonsense? You guys. Oh my gosh, Mr. Beach. Bah, Mr. Beach, Scotty Sue, Catitude, House of Meza, 20, Beach, 20, 100 gift subs, guys. I can't fathom how you're watching this and you're like, you know what? This clown needs 100 subs right now. Let's make that happen. I don't know what to do or say or anything. Maybe I'll just talk to my cats. Meow? 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 Meow! 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 It's hot. That's all I'm gonna say. It's warm in here. Woo. Meow. I don't, guys. Are any of you old enough to have seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Do you remember the end of that movie? After the credits. Do you guys remember that? Let's cue that scene right now. Everyone go over that little scene. I don't know why I pointed to my ear. Go over that scene in your little brains right now and be like, hmm. Done. You guys are amazing. I am seriously, I cannot thank you guys enough. I am so confused. What? How? Why? Now? It's so random. And you got 25. That's a bigger number than 21. Hobby Squirrel, thank you so much. Lex, Inconceivable, I love your name, thank you. Magic Potato Cake, Accommodating Squid. These are the best names on Twitch. These are the best names on Twitch. Guys, thank you so much. I don't know what to do or say. I'm good at these things with the words and the we're all having what some call a moment. I think I would agree. It's a moment of some kind. Skya Gamer, thank you. My even say these names are so good. Mildly threatening omelet. Thank you for the gift sub. You did that just so I would see your name. I know how this works. And that was totally worth it. Long-term memory. Thank you for the gift sub. Mildly threatening omelet. That might be it. That might be my new favorite Twitch name I've ever seen. You deserve this, brother. No, Daredevil. We like, if I had just wrapped up Decked Out 3, and then I'd be like, you know what, guys? Thanks. This is great. We're sharing this special one. No! I'm sitting here in the back of my Hungry Hermits game talking about stuff that's probably not even going to happen. And you guys are like, no, now's the time. Now's the time. Sky, they're crazy. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I don't get it. Thank you so much. And I'm confused now. Tango needs to focus on upgrades. Oh. Just fly away. Maybe I can outrun the subs. Daniel, come on, Daniel. How are you this amazing? I don't... Silver Cheetah. Bluey Dad, thank you. Daniel, 50 more gift subs. Thank you. Enigmatic Wrath, thank you. Tobykins. Tito Alba, thank you. Benny for 25 months. Thank you, guys. Look, there's the sun. Let's go hang out next to our marshmallow toasting guys. Hey, how are our guys doing? How are our guys doing? We just pull up a log and just hang out. We'll just pull up a log. There. We're just gonna sing campfire songs now, guys. Drop a log? I already did, Doc. I already did, thanks. I am so confused. Nope. Nope. Horn's still going off. Everyone who's getting gift subs, shout it out. Find the person who gave you a gift sub and say thank you. This is utter absurdity. Yes, yes, it is, J-Mac. It is. I don't... Guys. MX. I don't... Level 26 hype train? Is this what's happening right now? Is this on this random Wednesday? I don't know what to do. What do I do? Someone help me. Do I fly around? Do I play Minecraft? What do I do? What do I do? Find an adult. I don't know that there's one in the house right now. There is not one in the house right now. I am the only one here. You still need those screenshots. There we go. Let's go get all the screenshots, Corgi. Guys, something to do. I don't care. We're going streaking through the quad. Is that it? What? I don't... Oh. I can call you Coda? Okay. Go wind charge Ethos base. All right, here we go. I'm gonna let you take the screenshots, all right? How about that? Because I don't know how I'm gonna get you screenshots. Let's go, Coda. Here we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. There we go. Random redstone mess. Hold on. We'll stop. There you go. Screenshot. Okay. You got that one? Don't make me go meow again. Here we go. Here we go. And let's see. More noodles. Meow. Why are we meowing? I don't know. I don't know. And wait for it. More noodles. Everybody, meow for the... That's a sentence I didn't expect to say today. Meow for the noodles, everybody. If you got a sub today, meow. Coda, is that good? Any particular system you want? The voices in my ears have stopped. It's so nice. Okay. Okay, good. Nope. Nope. Oh, hi, hi. Hi. Maltese, thank you. House of Meza, thank you. Redtail, thank you. Lorix Kilgore, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go get a hug from B-Dubs. Do we think he's in the nether? Is he in the nether or is he at his base? Let's go see if we can find him. I'm running out of rockets. Meow! Hi. 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 It's like, if I stand still, maybe he'll go away. I'm on a phone call. Likely story. Say hello to Mrs. Dubs for me. 2.5K? How do you even know that? How do you know that? It tells us? What is this foreign technology? Does it half the stream? How many people are watching this? I don't have my technology windows up. There's 5,000 people here watching this. What's wrong with you? more than 900 people still here. I don't understand. I'd have been like, psh, I'm out. How are there 5,000 of you crazy fools here? Did I mention it's hot in here? Hi Petrus, how you doing? So, dang, fancy seeing you here. You come here often? Here, have some noises in your ear. I hear you like those. Meow. 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 My face is red, yes! Meow twice if you're in trouble. What? Wildwind, thank you. You told a joke earlier. Well, my scroller's busted. Fabled Noodle, thank you. I just saw you from 8 minutes ago. Thank you so much. Slightly greasy fry. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, this is... like, I really don't understand. I appreciate you guys so much. You know that, because, like, if I'm gonna be honest, lately I don't feel like I deserve it, and that's not being me. That's me being straight honest. I don't stream as much. I haven't done hardly anything. I'm just, and then you guys go and do this, and it's like, what? What? I appreciate you guys so much. Can't say I agree with you this season, but thank you so much. This is the part where we totally don't cry. Wow, when I'm looking, I don't see it. It's gone. That joke's from like 2017 at this point. I'm sorry. So many hearts. So many hearts. Like, you guys are unbelievable. Unbelievable. Guys. Jerk Knox. You're right, you don't deserve me. I'm awesome. Checks out. Checks out. When is my birthday? It just passed, so this will suffice. This Nether hub is awesome. He's doing such a good job on it. Yeah, there's nothing else I could possibly do with this stream, guys, so I'm gonna wrap it up because I don't know what to do except meow. So completely did not expect this. Completely did not expect this. So I cannot believe there's 5,000 people. Oh shit, this garbage. Thank you guys. Yeah, I expect to see meow clips because, you know, the internet's forever, so here we are. Oh, that's right, Wildwind, yeah. Here's the joke. I appreciate your ability to mathificate. If I had a quarter every time I failed a math test, I'd have $6.30. That's a good joke. All right. Is anybody streaming? I don't know. Nobody I want to raid. Oh, is Joe streaming? Is Joe on the server? Okay. We're going to raid Joe. We're going to raid Joe, guys. I almost typed it into here, and that's not how that works. I have to end the stream. I have to end the stream. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Raid. Show hills. I can do this. I can do this. I pressed the button. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely bonkers. I have no idea what triggered that today. But you guys just... The records that have been set and everything. And thank you. And thank you. And thank you. And thank you. I'm gonna go melt in a corner now. Thank you.